Make sure I'm looking all a fly over here. All right, baby. All right. It's time for our Wednesday live stream, and we're doing something a little different this Wednesday. We're going to make this a news talk show tonight. We are going to talk about news, and yeah, we're going to have a little dealer's choice night. Dealer's choice means any of your super chats, any of your donations, any of your new pledges to Patreon, I get to choose what happens. So maybe I want to take a shot of some rum chata. Maybe I want to do a hat spin like this. Maybe I want to read you a sonnet. Maybe I want to make up a poem on the spot. Maybe I want to sing a song. Maybe I want to dance. Maybe I just want to chug the bottle. I don't know. It's dealer's choice night. So every super chat, every donation, every pledge on our Patreon, something will happen. I just get to choose what happens. So let's get right into the news. So much hype. So much stuff going on. It's been a crazy day. And we're going to talk about, obviously, the first story, the lead story, the story that we've kind of already talked about once, but we're going to talk about again because it is so important. So important. I got to make sure I have everything set up over here. We're going to talk about that Nintendo Direct, baby. That Nintendo Direct that, as of right now, is still not confirmed. Still not confirmed. But here's the deal. Started off with this today. This little thing up here. This is what started it all. A tweet from GameStop that was deleted within minutes. I think it was about 3 minutes to 3.5 minutes, I believe it was, before they caught it and deleted it. This tweet started it off today. Nintendo Direct hype to the extreme. Thank you, GameStop, for screwing us over here and getting that hype train going. But more than that happened. Nintendo decided to troll us by tweeting out Chibi on fire. Now we're hearing stories. We are hearing stories about there being hidden videos on the Japanese YouTube channel. Now, I've actually heard that some of these might be related to a Smash Bros. Thing. Some of these might be related to Splatoon 2 tournaments. They don't really specify that it's necessarily Nintendo Direct. There's a bunch of little tidbits out there. So I'm not going to put too much stock in the quote-unquote hidden videos, because Nintendo's always uploading videos and hiding them all the time. Doesn't mean anything for a Direct. Now, if we hear there's a hidden video on every single version of Nintendo's YouTube, now we're talking, because that sounds like a universal thing, and that's exactly what a Nintendo Direct would be like. Well, whatever. That's happening. That's the thing. It's Nintendo's trolling us. GameStop kind of sort of confirmed it without, like, whatever. Everyone's still sticking by tomorrow's date, despite the fact it's not announced. I don't know what's happening. This is driving me nuts. And this is obviously the lead story today on our first ever live stream news chat, where we're going to break down the biggest stories from today, because I've got some big stories for you guys. But again, remember, it is dealer's choice night, so every super chat, every donation, every pledge can lead to shots, can lead to me singing a song, can lead to me dancing, can lead to me writing a poem about you on the spot. I have no idea. It's going to be a crazy night on Dealer's Choice. Let's get into our next story. Because Direct is obviously like crazy. We don't have any new updates on it. There hasn't been any new information. It's just crazy that this is a potential thing. I guess what I can show you quick is a couple of the other bits of evidence. This popped up today. This is from, I have confirmed this through my local GameStop, that this is what's on their back end of their computers right now. 6 new Switch games. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 new Switch games. Unannounced, unconfirmed, whatever the heck it is. Yes, they've been added to the system as of today. This is a printout from their back end system. Amazing, amazing stuff. I think, oh yeah, obviously we got the whole that. We talked about that. All right, let's get into the next piece of news today that I want to talk about, and that's this. The Game Boy's back, baby. It's back. So, and yes, there's some people saying, hey, did you look at his eyes? I know. There's this running theory out here. Hold on, before we get into the Game Boy story. There's this running theory out here that if we zoom in on the eye up here, if we can get up, it's right here. I got it for you. If you zoom in all the way, you see that? What does that look like? That looks like the Smash Bros. Symbol. But here's the thing. He's also got it on the other eye. It doesn't look like the Smash Bros. Symbol over there. I don't think this is anything. This is just fans reading too much into what was thrown out there. This means absolutely nothing. I've heard people trying to hype this up. Garbage. It's a garbage rumor. Get out of here. Get out of here, Chibi Robo. Now, this is really cool that the Game Boy is coming back. So, what's happening is Hyperkin is creating the Ultra Game Boy, which is essentially an OG Game Boy, more like a Game Boy Pocket style version that can actually play real cartridges. And what's cool about it, outside of the fact that it has a backlit screen and full RGB support, so potentially, they're not saying it's possible yet, they are considering adding Game Boy Color support in. What's cool is that it's got an internal battery that charges with USB-C. It's a 6-hour battery. Obviously, we talked about the backlit screen. It's got 3 sliders on it, like the OG Game Boy. 2 of the sliders is the normal volume and contrast one, and then the other one is for the backlit screen. And what's really kind of cool about it, also, if I can get down to it, it's made out of aluminum, which is a big deal. So it's going to last a long time. It's really, really, really cool. They also come with 2 stereo speakers. Now you might be like, why stereo speakers, right? Why are there 2 stereo speakers on the Ultra Game Boy when the OG Game Boys, everything's in mono? So why does it matter? Well, they did this for people who want to create 8-bit music. So it says here that Hyperkin's Ultra Game Boy is also being customized for chiptune musicians who use the classic console to create modern electronic tunes. Yes, it's a thing and it's very popular. Like, that's awesome. It looks like they're trying to get this thing to sell for under $100. Under $100. Crazy, crazy stuff if they can get that for under $100. I'm pretty excited about this. I do have some old... I don't actually own a Game Boy anymore, but I do have some old Game Boy games laying around. So that's going to be really, really fun. Really, really fun to get into. The next story I want to talk about, just very briefly. This has upset some people today. Pokemon Go is dropping support for older iPhone models. Here's what it says. In an upcoming update to Pokemon Go, they will end support for Apple devices not capable of running iOS 11, such as iPhone 5, iPhone 5C. This change is a result of improvements to Pokemon Go, so they claim, that push the application beyond the capabilities of the operating systems of such devices, because iOS 10 is apparently crap now. This change will take effect on February 28th, 2018. After that date, trainers using affected devices may no longer be able to access Pokemon Go accounts from that device. May. They don't even know if 100%. God. Poke coins and other blah, blah, blah. You will need to switch to a supported device. Okay. Dumb. Just a dumb thing. I don't know what... No. I don't know if I want to believe that BS. Oh boy. Whew. Alright, let's get to some next stories here. What else were we going to talk about? Oh yeah. Switch is selling faster than the Wii in Italy. Don't know how much that matters to people, but it's just further proof that Switch is selling faster than the Wii in the United States. It's selling faster than the Wii in 3DS in Japan. Now it's selling faster than the Wii in Italy. I don't really know what this matters. It just adds more to the fact that Switch is hype. Switch is amazing. Switch is doing awesome. Like hype. Now this is something I want us to watch together. All right. Let me full screen this. I'm actually gonna lean over. I'm gonna make this a little bigger for you guys. This, when we watch this, this is a look at Rainway. Now there was like a report. Oh, maybe Rainway support for Switch is gone. This trailer puts an end to it. We are about to watch PC games. Yes, PC games running on Nintendo Switch through Rainway. Let's watch this bad boy together. I'm excited about this. That got some Cuphead going on. Oh yeah, grab that Switch. Oh yeah, that's right. Hit that home button. Keep playing Cuphead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Rainway's gonna be on your phone as well, so you can just keep going on your phone. Keep that internet connection. That's why she had to get off the Switch. Gotta have internet. Obviously, you could hotspot your phone and keep playing as well on your Switch. Which might be a good idea if you still want to use your phone while on the go and not just play games. Where's she going now? Of course, shaking her head, passing some PC Master Race. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Coffee shop? Better close this thing down here. Oh, look at that. They're playing on their Switches. Hot spotted to their PCs right now. Oh, someone wants to come over with a phone and join in. Why the heck not? It's Rainway. Everyone's playing from their PC on these devices. This is crazy. I don't know what they're playing right here. But you could do like Overwatch and stuff. Oh, that would be sick. Imagine Overwatch on your Switch. Or PUBG. That's like the big one right now. On your TV, Xbox One. Or, you know, you could dock your Switch, but they're trying to show all the different platforms that Rainway works on. Although Xbox One, where's PlayStation 4? Ooh, is PlayStation 4 left out? Nope, dock that Switch, baby. Get back to playing on your PC. There you go. So basically, she spent all day playing a video game. All day playing a video game. Oh, that's awesome. So, that's really cool. There's Mr. Spawn Wave over there. That's pretty cool. Like, seriously, is that not sick? Let me put that on the display. Is that not sick? Is that not amazing right now? That we could be playing PC games, proof of concept, in our hands right now. Oh, man. PC Ultra settings from my 4K capable PC that's sitting right here. Right over here. See that PC? That's 4K capable right there. From that PC, I could be playing games on my Switch anywhere. I could take my... if anything, it's going to make me play my PC games more often because I can play them without sitting down here. Which, just amazing. Just amazing. And remember, folks, it is dealer's choice tonight. Every super chat, every donation, every whatever, every way that you could possibly support us monetarily, something happens. I don't know if I'm doing some, whoa. Don't know if I'm doing Ramchata back here. Don't know if I'm doing poetry. I have no idea. You super chat, you find out what's up with that. All right, so I think I had one other story I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, right. So, I don't know if you guys know this. This touches a nerve. But we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. Let me bring up the display here. I don't know how well this shows up for you guys. Let me lean over. So I put up this thing on our YouTube channel asking, you know, hey, if people would like to support us financially, how would you prefer to do it? Obviously, I knew that people were, you know, the winning vote was going to be, I would rather just watch for free, never pay a dime. That's great, whatever. You know, obviously Patreon led the way, which I guess that's good. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/NintendoPrime, link down in the description. Support us for as little as $1 per month, plus that gets me to do crazy stuff. But what's interesting here, what I like this, it is not weird to kiss the Nintendo Switch. In fact, I might be kissing, licking, or doing some other unsavory things to my Switch, depending on how the Super Chats go tonight. So we got live stream Super Chats. Obviously, that's what I'm talking about here, Dealer's Choice. YouTube sponsorship, that also comes in the Dealer's Choice. So does the PayPal donation /tip jar. Again, link in the description. But this guy right here, this Ender guy. So he was one of the people that picked "We'll never pay a penny." YouTube, that should be enough. Because we're trying to raise money to go to E3, right? Our goal this year is to go to E3. It's the big thing we want to do. E3 all the way. I might do a barrel roll, William. You know what, William Maybauer? If somebody... Here's the deal. For our first Super Chat of the night, I will do a barrel roll in person on stream. All right. So here's the deal. Ender here. He says, why should anyone pay you to go to an event anyone here would like to go to? You're going to discuss any reveals anyways, and I don't need coverage of demos. You should be paying at least 75% of the trip since you're going there, not us. All right, let me get into this one. This should be interesting fun. Now, Ender, I mean no offense here. I actually understand your stance. Who wants to pay for somebody else to go have fun, right? Who wants to do that? Just go have fun yourself. For starters, nobody's going to pay me $3,500. That's to send two of us. Two, this is work. I don't know if people understand this. This is my job, all right? So when you're talking about why should anyone pay for me to go to an event anyone else would like to go to, I don't have fun at E3. I want to make this very, very clear. When I went to E3 in 2016 and paid for it all out of my own pocket, I had zero fun. I made zero money on the trip. I am still paying off that trip, and all it did was benefit somebody else, basically. I didn't get paid to go on that trip. I worked my butt off, worked long hours, barely slept, dealt with terrible traffic, and it was not fun. E3 is not fun. E3 is work. But here's why. Here's why it's not just, oh, you're going to discuss any reveals anyways. You know what's easier to discuss when you have reveals? When you can actually play the game demos. What's better for coverage? Going hands-on with the games or just being like you guys at home watching the Nintendo Direct or whatever online? No. You want to be in person getting this stuff. Not only that, we live in Wisconsin here at Nintendo Prime. This is a Wisconsin channel, right? The old Wisconsin over here. The big Northwest or Midwest or whatever you want to call it. So we don't get a lot of experience with this stuff. So this is partially also why the trip costs so much. I don't live near, LA where I could drive. So we go to LA. We go to E3, we collaborate with other YouTubers, we collaborate with other media members, we bust out interviews, we bust out game demos, we give you exclusive footage, we give you exclusive takes, we can create thousands, well not really thousands, I should say dozens upon dozens of videos from here, whereas if we are just sitting at home in the office here and observing from afar, you're basically going to get the same take as everyone else who didn't go to E3. Now, no one has to pay for us to go to E3. It's okay. If we can't go this year, it's not the end of the world. We will survive here at Nintendo Prime. We don't need to go to E3. What we feel is that if we go to E3, it's a benefit to you guys. We want to go there to create content for you. If we can't go, we're still going to make content around E3. It's just not going to be as good. We care about the quality of our work. We care that when we're talking about games, we play the games. It's so hard to talk about games fairly if you're not willing to play them. Like, we talk about Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I've played it. I can talk about it with a totally different perspective from someone who hasn't played it. That's kind of the difference. That's kind of the difference. And yes. This is a brand new bottle, by the way. Shh, bring this over here. A brand new bottle of rum chata. I wouldn't mind finishing this tonight. Top to bottom. Can we go T to B in one night? T to B? T to B. Don't have a super chat yet or any donation yet, so nothing happening yet. All right. So no one has to support us on the E3 trip. It's okay. I understand his stance. But paying for 75% of the trip since you're going there, not us, this is a job, man. I'm going there for you guys to give you coverage that you're not going to be able to get on your own. Let me tell you something. This is why I don't actually suggest public people go to E3. It's a hot mess. You want to go to Nintendo's booth, you're going to be waiting in line for 3 hours to maybe play a 2-minute demo. A 2-minute demo. Me as a media member, I have to wait as well. However, I get a couple bonuses that you can't get. Besides the fact I get to get in for free. I don't have to pay a ticket price to get in. I get early access to the show floor, so I get to skip ahead in the line, basically. I get booth tours. And you know what's nice about booth tours? At the end of the tour, oh, Ign McFarlane! We're starting off with a shot. I feel like reading this stuff, responding. I need to do shots. I need to get some booze up in here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Boom! Shalakalaka. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ign McFarlane. This shot is for you, bud. We cracked that bottle. All right. Oh, Josh Walker. Josh Walker. We'll go with another shot here. Thank you so much, Mr. Josh Walker, for all your support. Josh the GOAT. The GOAT. The greatest of all time. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I did say the first super chat I would do a barrel roll. I didn't really prepare for a barrel roll. Let me... I don't need to keep displaying this. Let me see it. I don't even know what we're gonna do. How are we gonna pull off this barrel roll? My office is so messy right now. Oh, how are we gonna pull this off? A barrel roll. I mean, I guess it's kind of like a somersault. I mean, a real barrel roll is... Well, okay, in the game, it's like this. I don't know. We're just gonna make it a somersault because I don't know what else to do. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna pull this off. Oh, man. I'm gonna end up taking out my whole computer. The things I do for you guys. Oh my gosh, do I even have enough room? Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. You only live once, and of course the bottle of booze is open. Oh, that was a fail. I don't have room. Barrel. Whatever, that's what you get. There is not enough room in my office to do more than that. I started to go, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm about to take out everything. I'll do an extra shot just for that barrel roll. That failed attempt at a barrel roll. Not going to destroy the computer. All right. All right. So yeah, no one has to. Oh, hey Nate. Hey Coma. First off, Coma, thank you very much for your super chat. It says, this is your first contribution to E3 fun. I'm just sitting here playing some Splatoon 2, waiting for more direct news. The hype is real. Coma. First off, thank you. Second off, if you want to actually contribute to the E3 fund, the link is down in the description. Super chatting doesn't support E3. Let me explain why. Super chats get added into my AdSense revenue, which means Google takes a cut, my MCN takes a cut, and then it just all gets given to me, and I can't really separate out what was what and what went where and what super chat was for what thing. So the $5 you just super chatted contributes to my monthly income. It does not contribute to the E3 fund. The links down in the description, the Streamlab links and the PayPal link, those two links are the ones you need to click on and donate to in order to become part of this whole shebang that we're doing here, to contribute to the donation fund. If you use the Streamlab link, it'll literally update this little meter down here that says 217. If you contribute to PayPal, you just have to let me know, and then I will manually deposit that into the Streamlabs, and then that will show up as well. But yeah, so you actually didn't contribute, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. Sometimes it's the thought that counts, because I still get the money here. It just isn't part of the E3 fund, because I can't separate it out. You can blame YouTube for that. YouTube should give us a way to gather donations without them taking fees out and adding into our AdSense, but they don't. I'll take a shot for you. Think, man. Oh, boy. Warm rum chata. All right. So, yeah, no one has to contribute for E3. It's cool if we don't go, but I want to go. I want to go. Please don't break your neck. All right. Get the hardest tequila. I couldn't afford it today. I could barely afford this. I was actually going to get some Patron. I just couldn't afford a bottle. I only had about 20 bucks today, and I was able to get this because I had a discount. But yeah, I couldn't afford. I actually was going to get tequila. I just couldn't afford it. So we went rum chata. Nice and delicious. All right, one thing I also want to do. This is unannounced. Unannounced. Look at these bad boys right here. Look at these. Do you see what these things are? Do you know what these things are? Oh, I will do a live video at E3. If I'm at E3, there will be a live video. I found a way to get decent internet while I'm on the show floor, so I can actually do live video from my phone. So yeah, I would do some live from the floor video. Let you guys take a look at what I'm watching. I might even do an external hookup to a GoPro or something. So yeah, but look at this. These bad boys. These are some AT2035s. Brandon Wheeler and the rest of you guys out there, thank you so much. I was able to get these plus the shock mounts, all this stuff back here, way back here, pop filters and blah blah. I'll open one of these bad. I want you guys to see what you guys help pay for to improve our channel at Nintendo Prime. I'm not using these right now. These AT2035s are 150 bucks each. Expensive stuff, but because of your guys' support, we now have these to use in the future, which will be after this live stream. So let's take a look at these. We got some paperwork and stuff, some registration. We'll register to make sure we get our year warranty or whatever. And then look at that. These are these are what we've been using. Even with the shock mount attached, this one is still heavier. This one's got some extra dials on the pad. Looks like it's got low cut. I'm not sure what that means. I'll have to look up what the low cut means. I know what the pad does. The pad, you could turn on the pad and it gives a minus 10 dBs instantly. Sometimes you need to do that. With how loud I talk, I probably need to do that. So we've got two of these Audio-Technica 2035s. They come with got a nice leather case here. Inside this leather case, I haven't fully opened this. I don't even know. There should be the shock mount, I think. Yeah. Oh no, I dropped a piece. Well, let's have to see what I dropped. Oh yeah, that's a way better shock mount. So these shock mounts are pieces of junk. The microphones kept leaning in them. They're just whatever, the $30 mics that came with shock mounts. These shock mounts, though, let's see how we use them. Do we just slide it in? Oh, yeah, it's just like a nice snug fit. Oh, yeah. Look at that. And then I can twist it, and I'm actually thinking of, because sometimes we do the podcast where we're talking like this, I'm actually thinking about going sideways, so it's like this, talking about this, it's getting the audio from the side of my mouth. That's pretty cool. Thank you guys so much for your support. You made these things possible. I gotta find out what piece just dropped. Oh, I think it's just, I think I can grab it with my feet. Where's my monkey feet? Okay, yep. So this is an adapter. This lets you screw it into here, and then you can, wow. Can you actually hook this up to a, wow. This adapter fitting lets me hook it up to things like that stand back there that I normally put my camera on. Huh. Cool. So yeah, we got 2 of these bad boys. This is awesome. And these would come with the E3 when we do some videos back at the hotel room. But yeah, 2 of these AT2035s. Just awesome. Thank you guys so much for making this possible. I'll also give you guys a look here at the other stuff that you guys helped buy for these. Dude, Nintendo needs to stop playing games. I mean, look at this. This is the new shock mount, or the new shock mounts, new pop filters for them. And then we also have, oh, let's see. Oh, I don't even have this one open. These are new cables for these as well. New XLR cables. Because I was using like the cheapest of the cheap before. These are still cheap. They're Amazon Basics, but come with some cable management. They're 10 feet. So I can run it from my mixer up here over to here during live streams. Or over to there when I'm doing like prime comments in my corner. Or obviously leave it back there when we're doing stuff with the green screen. So yeah, it's good stuff. Awesome. This is all because of you guys. You guys paid for all of this. It's amazing. I don't know what we would do here at Nintendo Prime without you guys. I never thought in my life at Nintendo Prime we would be walking. Oh! $20 donation. Thank you so much. Holy crud. Who was that again? Was that Josh Walker giving a $20 donation? I missed it. It popped up for a sec. I gotta turn my desktop audio up here a little more. Because I did not hear that one. $20 donation. What are we gonna do for 20 bucks here? Let's well we'll do a shot. It could be super chats or whatever, because some people have a hard time donating or are more comfortable with super chats. But yeah, I'm trying to push the E3 fund tonight, Mark. Oh yeah, Josh Walker. It was Josh Walker. Thank you so much. I'll do a shot for that. Oh, don't worry. There's more coming for that one. Thank you so much, Josh Walker. Gotta have a little dance. Gotta have a little celebration dance. Get some music going here. Yeah, gotta get some music up in here. Some celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. That's what we're gonna listen to. Yeah, baby. Cool and the gang. Cool and the gang. Gotta get that dancing quick. Thank you guys so much for your support. All right. Thank you so much, Josh Walker. Good times. Good times. I'm taking an extra shot for that $20 dough. That $20 donation. Thank you so much. It's going to be amazing if we can go to E3 this year. This is going to send me and Eric from the podcast there. So it's going to take 2 of us to properly get the coverage we need. All right. And reminder, if you end up donating through the PayPal link, let me know. The PayPal donations don't pop up in the live stream, but I'm going to open up PayPal over here just to make sure no one's giving money through PayPal yet. And I'm not going to recognize your PayPal donation right away. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go manually add it in the stream so you get the nice pop-up and everything and get your full credit. But thank you, Josh Walker. Open that PayPal up. Oh, yeah. We've had a... Oh, yeah. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So good thing I opened up that PayPal, folks. Get ready. Get ready. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dude, man. There it is. William, thank you so much for your $10 donation. Sorry if I didn't catch it immediately when you sent it. I think I got pretty close because I think you sent it a minute ago. Thank you so much. You are awesome. I guess maybe you sent it 10 minutes ago. Thank you so much. I appreciate that support. That's $10 closer to E3, up to 247. We'll take another shot for that one. How many sponsors do I have on YouTube, Duo? I have 2. I have 2 sponsors on YouTube. Josh Walker is one, and the other one, I have no idea, because I haven't seen them on a live stream since they became a sponsor. All right. Meme Supreme says, do you think... That's a nice name, Meme Supreme. Do you think the Direct will be considered a disappointment, as the hype is really huge this time around? Yes. In short, I think it's going to be a big disappointment. Here's the thing. The hype for the Direct is so high. Like if there was a way to measure the hype level of myself, even here. Here's like a normal Direct. Okay? Here's a Direct about a game I really, really want, like a Breath of the Wild Direct. Here's the hype level for E3. Here's the hype level for this. Like, it is beyond... Like, I've heard so many rumors about this Direct that it's going to be one of those Directs that... Oh, man. How can I put this? One of those Directs that... Oh, how... Man, those shots. They're already hitting me already. One of those Directs that... All the rumors I've heard makes it impossible to live up. I've heard Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be announced. I've heard Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2. And not only that, Red Dead Redemption 2 would have same-day launch date as the other systems. Like, what? I've heard Assassin's Creed Origins. I've heard the new Call of Duty game, the new Battlefield game. I've heard Battlefront 2 getting ported. I've heard Overwatch is getting ported. I've heard PUBG won't get announced now, but might get teased and announced at E3 because it's only a year, apparently a year-long thing with Microsoft. I've heard that we're going to get Pokemon trailers and Metroid trailers and Smash trailers and Animal Crossing trailers and oh my gosh, every trailer you can imagine. I basically heard that every game that exists is known in human existence is going to be on Switch this year or early 2019. And that's obviously not going to happen. So, like, the hype levels are so high that there's no way in heck this can live up to it. That's why I released that one video today where I said, look, we need to temper our expectations. I think someone noted I said that like 17 times in that video. That's like the words of today. It's hype and then temper expectations. So, I guess it's a phrase. Temper expectations and then hype. Those are like the 2 big things today. So, super, super hype, but we need to keep it realistic. Keep it real. Don't overhype things. Let me just see what some people are saying here. Oh, you're going to work on that sponsor emoji? Thank you, Duo. Duo Master is actually doing some work for me. He's working on a custom emoji that YouTube sponsors can use. There should be a link underneath the actual video part to, like, sponsor. I believe. That's what it is when I watch other people stream. If you're interested in sponsoring our YouTube channel. We can't let our expectations get too high. What if it does live up to the hype? It can't. It can't. We'd be talking about not just the biggest Direct. We'd be talking about the biggest E3-like event that Nintendo's had in the history of their company, that any video game company has had. Like, to hear all these major third-party games, all these major Nintendo IP, all this stuff in a 45 to 1 hour, Nintendo Direct, assuming it's even that long, they're usually only half hour. It would be unprecedented. Nothing that's never happened before, and I don't think that's happening now. Because that would be Nintendo basically spilling every card they have now, saving nothing for E3. So that's not going to happen. It can't live up to that. It cannot. I mean, maybe it'll live up to your expectations, but like the total hype, it can't live up to that. This has happened before. We've been overhyped for E3 before and then been let down. Got to remember, as of right now, keep this in mind. This should help check yourself before you wreck yourself. We don't even know there's going to be a Nintendo Direct in January. Here, let me get closer to the camera for that. We don't even know there's going to be a Nintendo Direct in January. Is that sinking in? We don't know. We know rumors. We know GameStop deleted tweet. We don't actually know anything from Nintendo. We know Nintendo's probably trolling us. But they could be trolling us in that the Direct was in your head the whole time. They don't have one planned for this month. We have no idea what is going on. Absolutely none. Don't know how much clearer I can be about that, or how we have no idea there's even going to be a Direct. So really got to temper. I mean, it could. What if it ends up as just an indie Direct if we do get one? That's gonna suck. I mean, not that indie games are bad, or indie games specifically are really good. But what would your Dual Master says? What would you rather me do? I can do one right now since you only have 2 sponsors. What? I can do a logo with a shot glass, a logo that says primed, or just the logo. Let's go logo with shot glass, and then we'll worry about a logo that says primed later. So just a logo with the shot glass is fine for now. By the way, it's Nintendo Prime where prime things happen. Prime things are happening. I got to start saying that catchphrase more often because I need to get that on a T-shirt where prime things happen. Oh, Nintendo Prime. Let me see. It would be bad if Nintendo, at this point, it would let down their fans so much if they did not even have a Direct in January at all. Forget tomorrow. Just not at all. And like Game Explain put out a video today where they had Rogers base on, and they did their speculation, and they're still banking on a Direct being tomorrow, even though there's been nothing announced. Just to make sure there's nothing announced, I'm going to go back to Nintendo of America's Twitter account quick. Yeah, there's nothing new. Okay. I want to make sure that something didn't get announced while we're streaming here. So it would be disappointing to a lot of fans at this point. The thing is, this is the most hyped Nintendo Direct of all time. The most hyped. And we don't even know that it exists. That is so crazy. It's so hype, but we have no idea if it's even real. How many hours advance are they going to announce it? They've always announced major Directs at least 24 hours early. So that's why I don't think it's tomorrow. Maybe they'll announce the Direct tomorrow. I don't know. At this point, an announcement of the Direct would be major news. Let me see here. Game Prime, where all games are primed. Nate 2018. Oh, that's pretty good. I almost should have made that this YouTube channel, right? Forget Nintendo Prime. We're now Game Prime. Prime things are happening here. Oh, man. Watch it be next Tuesday. It could be. It could be next Tuesday. I'm just scrolling back up and seeing if there's anything I actually missed. Even the dealer will do what you want for the right price. That's true. It is dealer's choice. But, I mean, there is a certain point where if the price is at a certain level and you have a special request, I will try to oblige. I will say that, even though it's dealer's choice. Mark wants to know, how much do I need to pay you to get you to listen to You Will Be Found, then react, then sing it? If you already listened, please react and sing only. Oh, man. I don't know, Mark. I mean, the highest we've gone is 20, and it was still dealer's choice there. So I'd have to say north of 20. Get north of 20 in that donation jar, and I will definitely consider what you want me to do. I have no idea what you want me to do. He said, get you to listen to You Will Found, then I don't know what you want me to do, Mark. But if you give a donation north of $20, I will do whatever you wanted me to do. I trust you not to put me in too bad of a spot, although you put me in some sticky situations in prior streams. Sloth Gamer, it was not announced. Oh, it's so disappointing, right? And if you guys want me to talk about anything but the Direct, like I mentioned in the title here, Game Boy returns, PC games on Switch, blah, 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 let me know. I've already mentioned the stories and gone over it earlier, but if it's something you guys would like to hear more about or have me discuss more about, that's great. I still have a podcast I'm recording tomorrow. Actually, I guess I can let you guys know this. Tomorrow, our podcast features not only Nate and Eric, we're bringing back Darren. I don't know how many of you guys know Darren. He was one of the original members of the podcast when we started it up back in 2016. But beyond that, we have a special guest. We have Josh from Nintendo Beyond. And I know that's going to upset some people. At least it'll upset some people on Twitter. I don't really care. I like Josh's work. He does awesome stuff. And we're going to be talking about Animal Crossing. And to me, he's like the best YouTuber to have on to talk about Animal Crossing. So I cannot wait to have him on. It's going to be a fun conversation. And hey, we'll see what special guests we can get for next week's podcast. Sure, $30 will be fine, Mark. That's fine. $30 is fine. If you accidentally sleep through the Direct, how do you watch it without running into spoilers? Turn off your phone. If you wake up and your phone is blowing up and you see anything that says Nintendo Direct, turn off that phone. Get to your computer. Go to Nintendo's official YouTube channel and pray to God. Actually, don't even go to the YouTube channel because you're going to see trailers first. Type in Nintendo Direct and then watch the latest Direct video that pops up. Oh, man. It's tomorrow? No. I have Twitter. I have Nintendo's Twitter up. There's nothing on it. There's nothing on Nintendo's Twitter. Don't be trolling. You can't fool me. I have Nintendo's Twitter up like all day long. There has been nothing since the Chibi Robo on Fire post. So, nice try, Timmy Q. Not going to work. Not going to misinform our audience. It's not happening. Someone wants me to talk about the PC games on Switch. So what we showed was a trailer for an app. It's called Rainway. And it's currently in development for like Xbox, PlayStation 4, mobile devices, your Switch, and pretty much anything that can run the app. And the app lets you stream games off of your PC on your Switch. So as an example, let me grab my Switch here. So as an example, let's say I'm playing Overwatch on my PC. I have Overwatch on my PC, and I want to step away from my PC and go lay in bed. And I still want to play it. It's on my PC. I don't own it on any other system. I could stream it to my Switch with the Rainway app and play at ultra settings on here. Now, granted, it's only going to display at 720p on here, but still it'll be ultra settings, which is just awesome. And you can do that with any PC game, in theory. Now, obviously, it's got to be PC games that support controllers. I would love to see if it can support a game like Total War. I love strategy games. So if I can like Total War and use the touchscreen to grab guys and use the controllers, that would be really, really cool. But yeah, that's kind of what the Rainway app does. And based on the trailer we just watched earlier, it works. They picked it up. They were playing Overwatch, and they were playing some other game. I can't remember what it was. And Cuphead. So yeah, like that's really cool that you can basically play PC games on your Switch as long as you're connected. As long as you have a PC that can run the games, and then obviously have your Switch connected to the internet. Let me see here. Have you guys talked about the 5.0 leak? Have we talked about the 5.0 leak? Was there a new donation, by the way, and I missed it? I feel like I missed a donation. I'm going to refresh the Streamlabs. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Matthew! Matthew. Did a $5 donation for the E3 fund. Thank you so much, Matthew. And he said, although I think GTA is coming out on Switch, it seems more like an E3 announcement than an E3 one. I think you mean an E3 announcement than a Nintendo Direct one. Depends. Here's the thing. Grand Theft Auto 5 came out a long time ago. It came out before the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One even released. So I don't know that that would be an E3 announcement. An E3 announcement would be a modern game. It would be... I mean, I know that obviously Grand Theft Auto 5 is selling like hotcakes, but it should be something like the new Call of Duty's coming to it. The new Assassin's Creed. The new Battlefield. Like, those would be E3 announcements. I think Grand Theft Auto 5, if it is coming to Switch and coming out this year, can get announced at the Direct. Because why the heck not? I don't know... You know, again, I get it's a huge game and a huge get, but it's still an old game, and it would probably be a port of the PlayStation 3 or 360 version. So it'll have some adjustments. Maybe it'll run better on Switch or have longer draw distances or whatever. But yeah, and if you have the Rainway app, you could just play it off your PC on your Switch. But yeah, I mean that's kind of how it goes. I'm gonna refresh PayPal because I know Mark was thinking about giving an old Donny over there. So we just gotta check. All right. Just give me 1 second here. I don't have the chat open right now, so I can't see what exactly is happening. Okay, so Rosa Campos, thank you so much for your support for our E3 fund. I'm going to take a couple shots here from Matthew and Rosa. Thank you so much for your guys' support. Greatly appreciate it. If we go to E3, it's because of people like you. Woo-hoo-hoo! I'm leaking this all over me, too. I think it's time to grab a shot glass. I'm tired of leaking all over me. Although, tastes good. me grab those shot glasses back here. Oh. There they are, shot glasses. Of course, they're all dirty. Oh well. Shot glass. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Oh, man. You guys are awesome. All right. New drinks. Oh, I still have, obviously, the UV Red. We'll throw that over here. I don't know if I'm doing any shots of it. This stuff has gotten stronger. I've had this for over a year. Yeah, its alcohol content level is a lot higher than 30%. All right. What do we got here? I think we're getting something Smash related this year. No way they don't bring Smash back. Okay, Koopa Troopa Poopa. I think Smash Bros is coming back. It's happening. Not so sure it's this year. If they're going to port the Wii U and 3DS versions and combine them together, then yes. Then yes. They are going to have Smash Bros this year. But I think, personally, that's not what's going to happen. They are going to make a brand new Smash Bros. Game. And I think that's going to end up being a 2019 title along with Metroid Prime 4. I think this year we're going to be getting Pokemon to cap the year. And this might seem weird, but I think we're getting Animal Crossing this year and Pikmin 4. Those are kind of like my big bets for the big games this year. And I know Pikmin 4 is not super, super big, but Animal Crossing is huge. As is Pokemon. Those are going to be the games this year. I hope it's a brand new Smash game next year. Just like Etika. Not exactly like Etika. Etika's a bit too wild for me. I was watching his stream earlier today. Etika's a little too wild for me. I mean, I enjoy his streams, but I'm not exactly like Etika. He's a wild child. Wild child. Let me see here. There is no Nintendo Direct, Charles Manson. Sorry to disappoint. There's just no Nintendo Direct. Woo! I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling it in my bones. Oh, baby. Man, am I starting to heat up. My window's already wide open in the middle of winter here, so it is what it is. Oh, my Milwaukee Bucks are up by 11 points over Orlando. That's awesome. All right, let's got distracted there for a moment. Let's see what people want to talk about. It's hard to wait. Dude, I am hyped for Pokemon on Switch. Let me give you a little background on my history with Pokemon. I was just a wee lad when Pokemon Red and Blue came out. You know, I was about 13, 14 years old. Maybe I was only 12 when I can't remember which year Pokemon came out in. I know it was in the 90s. Played both the games, beat both the games, 100% in both the games. So, Mark, don't send a Visa. Please don't send a Visa gift card. You know what I don't like about Visa gift cards being sent like in the mail and stuff like that? If it gets lost, we're out the money. It's just like cash. I don't like cash being sent in the mail either. If PayPal won't let you donate, if oh geez, if PayPal won't let you donate, if whatever, just do a. I hate saying this, Mark, but if you make it a $40 super chat, I could take $30 out of my next paycheck that I get from YouTube, and I'll throw it in the fund just for you, just because I know how hard you've been trying to support. And I will add your donation to the E3 fund right now. The reason I say 40 instead of 30 is that there's going to be YouTube fees, and my MCN is going to take a cut. So if you really truly want to get, I basically don't want you to donate that money and then have me actually pay extra money out of my pocket to get your donation into the thing. If that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe that's also selfish because it's making you pay more, but I'm getting less. I don't know. But I'm willing to do that for you. I don't want Visa gift cards sent in the mail. I don't like anything that has got a cash value like that sent in the mail. It's just too risky. I've had Visa gift cards that I've ordered get lost in the mail. So it's just, please don't do that. I don't trust the USPS when it comes to that stuff. Let me see. For Smash, they need to modernize Metroid, Link, Mario. Yeah. Okay, so I was talking about Pokemon. So Pokemon Red and Blue. We go way back. OG games. Loved them to death. Pokemon Yellow came out. Loved it even more. Even though it was essentially kind of like the same game, having Pikachu follow me was cool. I like that. Because it reminded me a lot of the animated series, which I was also a huge fan of at the time. So that's all happening. Hey, Nintendo Prime Direct hype. Hey, Isaac Howard, man, right? Hype for a completely unannounced thing. So I was playing Pokemon as a wee lad, loved it to death. Pokemon Gold and Silver came out, loved them to death. I don't even remember what came out. Was it Diamond and Pearl after that? I'm not 100% sure. Tagged me in something on Twitter. Sweet. I will go to my Twitter right now. Butternut Squash? Yes. No, you're the Butternut Squash guy. Oh, sweet. All right. Remember that? You guys remember that 5.0 leak? The 5.0 leak? It is officially fake. The person who made it has come forward. The 5.0 Too Good to Be True leak right here. It was made by a Nintendo fan art. It says, well, sorry guys, the 5.0 leak is officially fake. I'm proud to announce that I was behind the mock-up that so many of us wish that Nintendo America learns from. Thank you for everyone for your kind words. Let's pray for a direct soon. Like, let's just watch this. It's really short. Just watch how awesome this thing is. Obviously, I'm sorry, it's a little cut off, but this is just so... Why couldn't this be real? Why could this not be real? Just look how awesome that is. You put things in folders. Okay. Create rooms in an online lounge. I mean, this is just... Oh, this is sick. I figured this was fake, but man, this is a very good fake. Look at that. All those NOA test accounts. You can invite your friends. See next. Next. Oh, look at that microphone test, audio mix. Oh man. Look at this. Is just so cool. Nintendo. I hope they saw this video. I hope Nintendo saw this video and saw the positive reaction to it, because they need to add this stuff to Switch. Oh, look! Cloud storage! Oh, man. Oh, look! Themes! Let me add that Breath of the Wild theme quick. Let me save that bad boy. Let me back out. Oh, look at that. Look at that beauty. That needs to be... $43! Gotta Catch 'Em All and Persona. You want me to sing Gotta Catch 'Em All and Persona Life Will Change. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I suck at the Persona one. I suck at the Persona one. Let me turn off display capture here. You want me to sing Pokemon? Pokemon? Gotta catch 'em all. It's you and me. You know it's my destiny. Pokemon. Alright. You guys better sing this with me. You guys better sing them with me. I know I never finished my Pokemon story. I'll get back to it after the Gotta Catch 'Em All. I'm gonna grab a lyrics version just to make sure that I get the lyrics right. Oh, I gotta get this in here. Are you guys ready? I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em, it's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend. In the world we must defend. Gotta catch 'em, my heart's so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me, I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Oh yeah, the second verse that no one ever knows. Every challenge along the way, with courage I will face. I will battle every day to find my rightful place. Come with me, the time is right. There's no guarantee. Arm in arm, we'll win the fight. It's always been our dream. Gotta catch 'em all to me. Woo! I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend. In a world you must defend. My heart's so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Do, 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 do. Gotta catch 'em all. Oh yeah, of course the full version. It ain't rocking that no intro version of the. Catch 'em all. Can't rock that intro version. Love the Pokemon song, baby. Gotta catch 'em, oh yeah. I know it's my destiny, Pokemon. Oh, you're my best friend in a world we must defend. Catch 'em, my heart's so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Woo. Woo. Pokemon, man. Now I'm gonna finish my Pokemon story before we move on. Direct hype. Direct hype. Pokemon Direct. Pokemon Switch. Pokemon. See if my fiance's yelling at me. She was yelling at me to turn it down. She's not happy. Okay, I can't go that loud next time. Alright. Anyways. So to finish the story with Pokemon, and I did see Mark's super chat, so I'll get that in a moment. After Pokemon Silver and Gold, I kind of fell out of the series. I've played, bits and pieces, Diamond and Pearl, Sun and Moon, Black and White 2. Like, I've played little bits, but I haven't bought a new Pokemon game since those days. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure what made me fall out of love with Pokemon. Because I was big into it, big into the trading card game, big into everything about it. But things happened, life moved on, and now I have always wanted to play a home console style Pokemon game. It's never happened. I was a big fan of Pokemon Stadium. Who didn't love Pokemon Stadium? Pokemon Coliseum as well. Awesome. I even love Pokemon Snap. It's time. I'm picking up this Pokemon, no matter what they do, even if it's just a traditional top-down mobile Pokemon RPG, whatever. I'm buying it on Switch. I'm hoping it's amazing. Oh, that made me sweat. I think there was one other song you wanted me to do. Gotta go into the donations here, and see what he said. He also wanted me to see. Okay, Persona Life Will Change. Remind me about that later, Be Righteous. And I might get to that song later in the stream. Because I have to acknowledge Mark. Obviously, Mark's nice big super chat that he only did because apparently they won't let him super chat $40. That's weird. Can I send myself a super chat? Let's try it. Can I send myself a super chat? I don't know why. I don't know why we're doing this. I'm going to send myself. There we go. Oh, is it not? Oh, it is going to let me send a super chat. Oh, I don't know the last 3 digits of my card. What is the last 3 digits? What is the last 3? Okay. All right. Good thing this is not stream. Yes! I super chatted myself. Super chatted myself. All right. Mark. Mark super chat. It won't let you send 40. I'm done for the night. Don't blame you. A $50 super chat. That's a lot, Mark. Thank you so much, though. I honestly appreciate your support, even though it's through Super Chat. There it is. There it popped up, my $2 Super Chat. My request is you listen to the song, a song called Sincerely Me from Dear Heaven Hansen. Then I sing it. Here's the deal. I will listen to it. I will listen to it. I'm not going to guarantee a sing right now because I don't want to. My fiance is trying to sleep, and she was yelling at me on that last song. I couldn't help it, guys. It was Pokemon. I mean, let's be real. When someone wants you to do Pokemon, you're going to jam out. I mean, seriously, you're going to jam out. How could you not jam out to Pokemon? So I couldn't help it. So Sincerely Me from Dear Evan Hester. I got a cast recording version here. So we're gonna listen to that. I'm gonna put it on the desktop audio so you guys can hear it better. I'm gonna turn down my mic a little bit. I'm gonna turn up the desktop audio so you guys can hear the song. Turn down my mic in case it's a little out of sync on the listen.
So I just figured out a way to save a bunch of money online. I was about to buy these headphones from Target.
All right, skip the ad.
Dear Evan Hansen, we've been way too out of touch. Things have been crazy, and it sucks that we don't talk that much. But I should tell you that I think of you each night. I rub my nipples and start moaning with delight.
Why would you write that?
I'm just trying to tell the truth.
This needs to be perfect. These emails have to prove that we were actually friends. I'll do it.
I gotta tell you, life without ya has been hard, has been bad, has been rough,
Kinky.
and I miss talking about life and other stuff.
Very specific.
Shut up.
I like my parents.
Who says that?
I love my parents, but each day's another fight. If I stop smoking drugs, then everything might be alright.
Smoking drugs.
Just fix it.
If I stop smoking crack, if I stop smoking pot, then everything might be alright. I'll take your
The problem with the mic sound is that in order for me to get the music to come through the mic, I have to crank the music up too loud. It'll wake up my kids.
All that it takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely.
This is a good
Are
song.
we done yet?
This is a probably a
Give
good
them
musical.
one email. I want to show that I was like a good friend, you know?
Oh my god.
Dear Connor Murphy, yes, I also miss our talks. Stop doing drugs, just try to take deep breaths and go on walks.
No.
I'm sending pictures of the most amazing
Please don't
trees.
run for the game.
You'll be
Hey, they were talking about
obsessed
nipple
with all
rubbing,
my
so.
forest expertise.
Absolutely not.
Dude, I'm proud of you.
That's a good song.
Keep pushing through. You're
See what you guys are saying.
turning around, I can see.
You want me to ASMR it? I'll tell you what, Mark.
All that it takes
Next live stream you catch, I will ASMR this. Just remind me, okay?
It's easy to change if you
I will ASMR this bad boy on the next live stream. I promise you that. If you have direct contact with me, you know what's up. I will do it. I know you kind of were frustrated with this and really wanted me to do this song, so I will ASMR it in the next stream. I'm trying not to upset my fiance.
glad to be your friend. Our friendship
But thank you so much for your support, Mark. You're so awesome. I'll make sure. You know what, Mark? I'll make sure some of that goes for sure. Let me do it right now. I'm gonna throw some money in.
not that way. The only man that I love is my dad.
I think that was how you spell your name.
We're getting better every day.
I'll make sure at least that much from that. Once I see how much money they take out of the super chat, I'll make sure at least 20 goes to the E3. friend.
It's easy to change if you give it your attention.
It's a good song.
All you gotta do
It's driving away viewers, but you know, it is what it is.
wanna be sincerely miss you.
My sister's. I heard the sister's hot.
Sincerely me.
I heard it. I was just too busy doing something else to react.
Sincerely me.
There you guys go. So Mark, remind me on the next live stream to do that when my fiance is not so mad, or maybe when she's not home. She's usually not home when I'm live streaming, so. All right. Go to Twitter and check the Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Direct is funny. What? What's happening on Twitter? What's happening on Twitter? Check out number. All right, number Nintendo Direct. Well, are people going? Are people going hilarious? All right, we have some updates. We have some updates. Holy crud, guys! Get ready. Oh, jeez. Are you guys ready? Get hyped. Here we go. We have an update on the Nintendo Direct situation. This is official stuff right here. Official stuff. Let me back out here. Let me throw up the share here. All right. So from Nintendo here, he puts up this image. He did it 8 hours ago. I didn't notice this. On the Nintendo Japanese website, they have an open slot. You guys see that? You see that open slot there? Or I guess for you guys, it's like up here. See that open slot? That is an indication Nintendo Direct is on its way. So even if it's not happening tomorrow, this is the biggest confirmation Nintendo Direct's happening this month, because an open slot is opened up every single time there's been a Nintendo Direct. Oh man, the hype is real. Let's see what else is going on. I was told to check out this hashtag. Is there a way to look at recent ones? I should probably look at... I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to look at... One of the game trailers from the Nintendo Direct has been leaked. Look at that. Hotel Mario, baby. I think I cracked the code. I think I know what's going to happen. The reason Nintendo tweeted a picture of Chibi Robo, specifically a render from Ziplash, is because the Nintendo Direct that announced the game went live out of nowhere without an announcement ahead of time. That hot dog me. Oh yeah, there was a hot dog like me thing thrown up on Nintendo New York tweet. Yep. The Tomodachi Life Direct went up without an announcement too. So I strongly believe the Direct is going to happen out of nowhere. You'll never see it coming. Well, the thing is, if it happens tomorrow, we're going to see it coming, because everyone thinks it's still happening tomorrow. So maybe they are just going to drop this massive Direct out of nowhere. They've never done it before. They've never dropped a massive Direct out of nowhere. So that would be insane. If they do that, that is insane. That is insane. It is weird that I'm seeing news that's really old. Meanwhile, Nintendo Direct. How can I make this be the... Oh, go back. Oh, Aiden McFarland, $2 super chat. All toasters, toast, toast. All toasters, toast, toast. This is true. And I'm going to have a toast to you, Aiden. Thank you so much for your support. This one's for you, Aiden. Thank you much. Oh, Dad, totally fine. I have a shot glass, so I'd stop spilling. I gotta remember that next time. Alright, let's go to latest. See what's happening. Just do it. Splatoon 2, Nintendo Switch. Why would there be Nintendo Direct, please, and Splatoon 2? That's pretty good. Well, why are they taking Spawn Wave? What's up with that? This just in, Nintendo fans go nuts over nothing. That's got to be a good video. Live now, Breath of the Wild chill stream. Come hang. The tagging John Cena. That's right. John Cena put up a thing today on. If you guys didn't know this, John Cena from the WWE put up a video on Twitter today talking about how he has a big announcement, but you have to wait till tomorrow. John Cena was part of the Nintendo Switch promotional tour, so people are associating that John Cena is going to announce the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Could happen. What's the plan for this stream? The plan is to keep talking about news, man. This is a news stream. We have a Q&A stream again around the same time happening on Friday, so you guys can tune in for that on Friday. This is awesome. Derp, you gotta leave. See you, Derp. Later, man. Derpymon channel's heading out. Peace out. Thank you for watching. You're amusing. It's massive. I'm just going through here. All these things. This is the most relevant Chibi Robo has been since 2003. This is the most... It's true, Ziplash wasn't very good. Just to be honest, there really hasn't been a good Chibi Robo game since 2003. I just got trolled by a retweet that they announced a new Direct. A Direct from 1/14/2015. Let's see here. Look at that. Too much salt. Look at that. All that salt. That is so much salt. No, Leaf Storm Blaze, you are incorrect. We knew about the October Switch reveal. They announced it. They announced the October Switch reveal like weeks beforehand. So no, we knew about it. It wasn't. They didn't just drop it out of nowhere. We knew about the Switch reveal. We didn't know it was called Switch at the time. But they said they had some social media stuff go up talking about how we're unveiling our next generation of Nintendo consoles on this day. So no, we knew about it. I remember because I covered it and I reported on it. So no, that's factually untrue. It was not dropped out of nowhere. John Cena. Dun, 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 dun. 7.8 too much salt. Damn Nintendo. We don't know. You tell us. Will we announce it? Get mine after Jesus. Okay. Rumor: Nintendo will show Fire Emblem Switch during the Direct. Oh man. This is how I feel right now. See that? I don't know if you guys can see my tears. Granted, these are probably laughing tears, but oh man. Even my face is red right now from you guys are making this wait a lot more entertaining. My favorite is the Rita Repulsa meme from Power Rangers. Yeah, I saw that one earlier. The Rita Repulsa meme was sweet. Love Rita Repulsa. John Cena is also a world famous meme. Yeah, at this point, John Cena is a world famous meme. Almost more famous for the meme than like actually being a wrestler. Some new, okay, so Nintendo Switch Ian here says some new Nintendo Direct rumors. Again, there's so many rumors. Say a Direct, not the announcement, the real thing itself, will happen tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay, so I'm going to have to be here at 8. That's 8 a.m. for me. That will not happen. He thinks it won't happen unless it gets announced tonight. I mean, they could just drop it. The Chibi Robo, I mean, I get it. That's some crazy stuff. The Chibi Robo and the Miitopia thing that both those things put up images about it without anything, and that both of the directs for those specific games were just kind of dropped without an announcement. That's a very interesting point I didn't think about. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is really good. Nothing stops this train. Oh, Yoshi's Nitty Gritty Adventure sounds pretty legit, honestly. Yoshi's Nitty Gritty Adventure. Oh yeah, expectation versus reality. We expect a full 3D Pokemon adventure. Pokemon Art Academy. We expect an amazing 3D Animal Crossing. Is there more to this one? Nope. Amiibo Festival 2. If Nintendo does that, that's like the ultimate troll. Yes. That's awesome. What else we got here? Okay. This is fine. This is fine. From Adult Swim, yep. Oh, man. Okay, so here's apparently some of that rumor. Not confirming anything here, as he said previous, but this is interesting. Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern, I think so. There's been a bit of chopping and changing in parts thanks to the leaks. It's been suggested to me they're not even going to announce it now. Just drop it out of nowhere with like an hour's notice as a screw this response. It seems like Nintendo might just drop it with the announcement because of the Amazon and GameStop leak listing, not confirming it again. So nothing. With that, well, I mean, that means they're at least going to give us an hour warning, right? So basically, I should be checking my Twitter feed at 7 and see if there's anything giving me a warning. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to make sure. I'm gonna have to set an alarm for tomorrow because I want to be sure we're live streaming. You know, it's really close to when my children go to school. What is this? Children yelling, Nintendo Direct, Nintendo Direct, Nintendo Direct. We have games at home. Nintendo Direct, Nintendo Direct, Nintendo Direct. GameStop, Kimishima, Miyamoto. Nintendo fan art ruining our dreams of that 5.0 being real. The 5 stages of grief. Denial. No, this can't be bad. I had a hand in hiring them. You went different. What is happening? This would have been funnier if it was changed to represent Nintendo fans better. This is awesome. This is awesome. All right, we're gonna stop looking at those. Plus, I don't want to lean right now. That was awesome. John Cena's a world famous meme. Isn't that great? I better. Sorry, I got to keep refreshing PayPal too, because if people are donating through PayPal, I have to. Again, I've talked about this. I have to manually add the funds in from the old PayPal. From the old PayPal. All right. I am busy at that time. I really hope I can get out of my plan. Yeah, here's the thing. I mean, check at 7 a.m. Central tomorrow morning. They'll even the unannounced directs, they always give like an hour warning. Look at John Cena. He is in the direct. We don't know that John Cena is in the direct. I saw that video. I know what you're talking about. If people want to know what the John Cena video is here. John Cena posted this video teasing tomorrow. Let me okay, I got the volume. Make sure you guys can hear it. And I will throw it up on screen. Let's get this out of the way. This is the video everyone's talking about with John Cena.
Me, John Cena, and I have a major announcement coming to you tomorrow. Make sure to check back on Facebook and Twitter for the huge news. Hey, what's...
So there you go. That was kind of it for the John Cena. The John Cena stuff. Kind of a thing. John Cena. Dun, 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 dun. I actually liked John Cena back when I used to watch WWE. Even though I was more of a... Alright, see you, Mark. Enjoy your early bed, man. Much appreciated for your support, as always. You are amazing. How long until 7 for you guys so I can work out my time? 7 for me is... Let me see here. Is 9 hours and 52 minutes for me. So basically 10 hours. 10 hours from now is 7. That's when they're saying it will be announced on like social media, and then it's going to happen at 8 o'clock Central. So, yeah. John Cena announces 12 rounds too. Oh, you have to go soon, not now. Wow, how am I supposed to know, Mark? I'm not you, man. I'm just reading the chat here. At least a VC arcade archives of old. It's 3 a.m. for you? Yeah, man, maybe you should go to bed and leave Stormblaze. Billy YT. The movie actually got sequels. I don't know what you guys are talking about. So midnight for you. Okay. Yeah, oh, the Russian Nintendo thing. I think that's all hogwash. I looked at it. My fiance is Russian. It sounds to me like the... How to explain it? The words are mistranslated. They don't really mean like a direct per se. People are just taking the rough translation and extrapolating. It means there's a Nintendo Direct coming. It doesn't really mean that. It's just people want it to mean that. I guess it doesn't really matter. What matters is if we get a Nintendo Direct tomorrow or not. Wake us up if it happens. I'll probably, if I don't have to watch my kids at 8 a.m., I will live stream. Now, assuming we're actually in a winter storm warning right now, so I mean, it is possible that I don't have power in the morning, which would suck. It doesn't mean I might be able to stream from my phone if I still have a cellular connection, because I have battery banks I'm charging right now in case it happens. So I could stream from my phone if I need to. How long will the stream go on for? This stream or the Nintendo Direct? This stream, I don't know. This stream goes until I decide to be done. Okay, Ultima, got it. Got what you said. Dun, 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 dun. John Cena will personally apologize for WWE 2K18. That's what... Oh, man. It's going to be one of the worst ports, like, ever. Time zone for 8 a.m. would be Central Standard Time. If you're, I directly translated it. It says, "Long live the king." Long. It is good to be the king. Anyone can tell me what game that's from. This stream, LOL, but yeah, the stream ends when I feel like it. When I feel like I have nothing else left to talk about. While you guys are chatting away, I'm going to I'm not going to do anything bad. I'm just going to see if there's any other news we can talk about before we close her off. Fire Emblem Heroes has been updated. I don't know if any of you guys care about that, but that's been updated to 2.1. Last Encounter is coming to Switch. Dino Crisis is coming to Switch. Inverse Deluxe has received another sales boost. Nice, good stuff. Game Freak's looking to hire. Nintendo of America is also hiring people right now. If you go to jobs at Nintendo on Twitter, they post up stuff they're hiring all the time. For pre-download Switch games, are they playable at midnight of the release date, or does Nintendo... Some more shots, then you're off to play. All right, shot. Everybody! I love that song. Just, obviously, it's telling me to do shots, so it makes me want to party. This one's for you, Josh. Thank you so much. I wonder how long that $50 super chat's going to stay up there for. It doesn't even look like the timer has moved on that $50 super chat. Oh! Woo! Feeling that one. I saw a video titled, I want Switch to fail so Nintendo can succeed, which was a well-constructed video talking about a YouTuber, how he personally wished Switch to fail. A well-constructed video. Huh. I'm going to have to look that one up. I hope everyone already played Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. I played those games. Because one of the new people in Heroes is a massive spoiler to it. Okay, 6 on the West. Okay, blah, blah, blah. That's some weird-looking alcohol. So, this is called, if you don't know what this is, it's called rum chata. Bring it over here so it's more in the stream. It's rum with cream. It says it's made with premium Caribbean rum. Doesn't really give me any other ingredients, which that's always awesome that it doesn't do that. Warns me that it impairs while I drive. It says Caribbean rum with real dairy cream. Natural and artificial flavors. That means now that I opened it, I have to refrigerate it. But, yeah. And obviously this is, UV cherry. I'm sure you guys all know that, what UV is. Vodka. Cherry flavored vodka. Please don't forget about singing Life Will Change. I will get that in. I'm going to suck at it because I don't know Persona songs. I've never played a Persona game. Hey, JGaming9462. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Speaking of Metroid, is it possible for them to release all of the Metroid Prime games before Prime 4? Never played any of them. Yes. I almost think it's a given that Metroid Prime 1 through 3 will release in an HD collector's pack before the release of Metroid Prime 4. I actually think they're going to do that because there wasn't a Metroid Prime game on Wii U, so we skipped the generation, and it's been a long time since Metroid Prime 3 came out, so there might be a lot of people thinking, well, maybe this is the Metroid game I should play, but they never played the first 3, so it's a great opportunity to port all 3, bring them in HD, and let us play them on Switch. I actually think that's going to happen. I can't wait for it to happen because I played all of Prime 1 and I played bits and pieces of 2 and 3. I never beat 2 and 3, so I would like to actually play through them all before Prime 4 comes out. Maybe even I'll live stream me playing through them. You never see it coming. They already made a Metroid Prime trilogy. It's on. Yeah, they did do the trilogy, but I'm talking about in HD. What do you think Pokemon on the Switch will be called? God. They've done a lot of things. I mean, my dream has always been Pokemon World, but I have no idea. It could just as soon be Pokemon Apple and Pokemon Orange. It's so random. Like, it always feels random with it. Like Diamond and Pearl. Okay. I mean, I guess that's related to Silver and Gold, but then, like, how does Silver and Gold as those, like, kind of colors relate to Red and Blue? Beats me. Who knows what they're going to do? Now there's Sun and Moon out there, and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. All right, Derpy, you must leave again. Joshua Patrick Flower said, like I stated earlier, with the success of ARMS, it's not hard to believe that Nintendo could have a Punch-Out in development. This could also aid in the esports initiative they have going. I don't think Punch-Out's ever going to be an esport. I would love a new Punch-Out game, but I just don't think you're going to see that as an esport. Splatoon 2 has a lot better shot at making it as a true esport. ARMS has a better shot to make it as a true esport than Punch-Out. And I know, like, there's the arcade version where, like, people actually face each other and, not like the old school Mike Tyson's Punch-Out or whatever. Let's see here. Pokemon on and off, where you turn the game on and then it turns itself off. That's a good one. Arco Lance, I got to give you credit. That was a good one, man. That was good. Gravity the Ghost says he thinks the Direct is going to drop tomorrow out of nowhere. Probably. That's what it feels like. We'll hopefully be here for it if it does. Right now, the latest rumor, James Kruger, is that at 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, they're going to have a Nintendo Direct, and they're going to give us a 1-hour notice on social media. That is the current rumor. Don't know how legit it is. Might mean nothing. There could be no Direct. Like, we're so hyped over something, we have no idea if it even exists. Punch-Out and Star Fox are my favorite franchises. What are mine? Zelda. Favorite franchise of all time is Zelda. After that, it's tough. I love the Warcraft series. Warcraft 1, 2, 3, and World of Warcraft. I also love the Total War series. All the Total War games, except for the one that took place in the U.S., Empire. Total War Empire. I wasn't a fan of that one. But I love that series. If we're talking about another Nintendo franchise, Mario is probably up there. Pokemon, like when I was a kid growing up, it was Zelda and Pokemon. The Age of Empires series I love. I can't wait for the Age of Empires 4 they're supposedly making. Obviously, you can tell I used to PC game a lot. I still do a little bit. Another favorite Nintendo franchise. Aaron to Fox TV subscribe. Thanks, man. I don't know. I think I'm going to just have to stick with Mario and Zelda. I know that feels like a cop-out, like two of Nintendo's biggest franchises, but I can't help it, man. Those are like my favorite from Nintendo. J Gaming 9462 says I could have one major game on Switch. What would it be? Smash, Pokemon, New Zelda, Animal Crossing. One major game that I want. I mean, Animal Crossing to me makes the most sense for sales. Pikmin 4, though. Pikmin 4. I love the Pikmin series. It's not one of my favorites, but it's nice. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle 2 would be nice. But yeah, Pikmin 4. Definitely. And Miyamoto has said Pikmin 4 has been done for years. So, I don't know when we're getting it. It's like a game they can just bring out whenever they want. ARMS wasn't that successful. A bit over 300 people signed up for ARMS at EVO Japan. ARMS is my favorite fighting game, and I love its community, but I don't think it will succeed as an esport. I don't think so either. I think Splatoon 2 is the only game that's got a shot at it from Nintendo. That and Smash. I think the only games Nintendo's got a legit shot at. I would love to see Mario Kart kind of sneak in there, but because it's such a rubber banding game, I don't know if they're going to allow it to. Even if you turn off items, I don't know if they're going to allow that in. But I guess Mario Kart could have a shot if someone really wanted to make it. Why am I drinking and celebrating? I just woke up from a nap. It's 9 p.m. over here, baby. Prime drinking time is from like 5 p.m. and on. Happy hour and on, baby. That's prime drinking time here in Wisconsin. And you know what? I'm in Wisconsin 24 hours a day. We're the #1 drinking state in the United States for a reason. The most bars per capita. You can't walk 30 feet down a street without running into a bar here in Wisconsin. Unless you're on a highway. Even then, we have bars off the highway. Oh, I'm at a rest stop. Oh, look, here's a bar. Welcome to Wisconsin. There's going to be a Nintendo Direct about Nintendo Directs. Nate, can I ask why the top left of the logo includes shading? The top left of the logo. So looking at the logo. Hold on, let me grab something that actually has I have something back here that's got the logo. Oh, I'm so excited. Guys, you have no idea how hyped I am about these microphones. Oh, man. The top left of the logo. So do you mean... Okay, so you mean that dark part, right? So when I'm looking at it, you mean... Let's see if I can... You mean that dark part right there? Why that is shading? Because if you look at the logo, there's straight lines everywhere. And that straight line there going across... making the hexagon thing or whatever. Or hexagon, that's a... Yeah, I think hexagon. I could be wrong. Doesn't quite form a circle. So the idea is that the bomb is still a circle. So the idea is that that's the start of like this. Like this shade here is like starting up here. But it kind of, if you actually look really, really close, it's hard to tell but it's actually the same shade of blue as here. It's different than the black outline. So what that is this shade, like another one of these happening on the other side, and that's completing the circle. So yeah, that explains the logo away. IGN just tweeted. What did IGN tweet? What does IGN know? Only the biggest gaming site in the world. Look up IGN. I do follow IGN, but for some reason I never catch their tweets. What did they just tweet? I only see them like talking about the X-Files, self-driven car, Pizza Hut car, Overwatch. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on IGN's thing. The Pokemon trading card game is the reveal, dude. The Pokemon trading card game, the one that was on Game Boy Color, I think, was awesome. Awesome. I love the Pokemon trading card game on there, and I like the Pokemon just normal. I have Pokemon cards around here somewhere, actually. I don't know where I put them. Anyway, I have Pokemon cards. I have a Pokemon card collection. Yeah, there was nothing from IGN. They didn't tweet anything. I feel like Nintendo is going to officially announce the Direct, and GameStop is going to tweet 45 minutes before the Direct starts. Well, obviously, because GameStop's tweet said in 45 minutes. Yeah, the Dark Line. What is the most convincing reason that people believe there will be a Nintendo Direct tomorrow? All right, Teo EXE. The convincing reasons. 1. GameStop's accidental tweet today that was probably planned for a different day. 2. A rumor that said it was going to come tomorrow. Again, believe what you want with that. 3. GameStop added 6 new games to their computer today for Nintendo Switch that don't have any titles yet. All of them are $59.99, presumably doing that so they can start taking pre-orders after the Direct. 4. Amazon listed up a bunch of new games for Switch, but yeah, again, I don't know how that links to tomorrow, but it links to a Nintendo Direct happening. What else? That's kind of like the major stuff. And then you also have Nintendo's Twitter. As everyone's asking Nintendo, when you can announce the Direct, they released the Chibi Robo thing that's on fire. Then Nintendo's New York store released the Miitopia hot dog costume guy. And conveniently, Chibi Robo's Ziplash and Miitopia both had Nintendo Directs that were not announced beforehand. They just dropped them out of nowhere. So that's where everyone is leaning to it being tomorrow. Now there's rumors, don't know where they come from, that it's going to be tomorrow morning at 9 p.m. or 9 a.m. Eastern, and they're going to give us an hour warning before it happens, because apparently Nintendo's a little frustrated that GameStop's tweet went up. I guess that GameStop tweet kind of made Nintendo hesitant. I don't know why it would make them hesitant, because if they would just confirm to the Direct, no one would care. But I mean, everyone would care, but you know what I mean. That's kind of all the evidence in a nutshell. There's a whole bunch of other rumors out there, but that's kind of why people are thinking it's happening tomorrow. I don't know if it's happening tomorrow. That's a good question. Wow. So Koopa Troopa Poopa says, if IGN offered to hire me, would I go for it? Man. Because see, when I was younger, it was always my dream to work at IGN, right? Like, it was my dream job. I felt like that was like the top of the mountain in the gaming industry. And it still kind of is. And it would definitely give me a bigger following when I leave IGN. Especially if they're hiring me to do podcast. Like, if they hire me to do the Nintendo voice chat, like, that's huge. Although, I know they already hired a different YouTuber for that. I don't know. The thing is like, IGN would offer me things that I don't just get being a YouTuber. Health insurance that I don't have to pay for. It's a company. Retirement. I don't currently have any money in retirement. Stable pay. I don't have to worry about on a daily basis pushing through views, getting super chats, getting donations to go to E3. All that's covered by the company. I get a stable paycheck, get to go to E3 and cover stuff, get to talk about Nintendo and what I love, work with other people who are similar to that. Granted, it's on a stricter schedule. I don't get to set my own hours, but you get that stable paycheck to go along with it. You get to work with professional camera in a professional studio. There's a lot of advantages to working at IGN. The pay is obviously the big one. If they offer me enough, the thing is, if they offer me enough pay, the answer is always going to be yes. Because I have to think about my family, right? Like, if IGN comes in and like, look, Nate, we're going to pay you $150,000 a year to come over and lead our Nintendo division. I how could I say no? And the thing is, I know it's more expensive to live over there, but for $150,000, I could probably still get a home that's at least the size I'm in now, and I wouldn't have to worry about, like right now, I couldn't watch the Bucks game tonight because my cable TV's turned off. I literally cannot afford the $35 it costs to turn my cable TV on. Even after you guys, some of the people who donated to our PayPal, even if I wanted to borrow against myself and use that PayPal money for it, which I won't because that's scummy as hell, I still don't even have $35 in my PayPal to pay it. So, like, I can't watch Bucks basketball right now because I don't have the money for that. That's something I don't have to worry about if I work at IGN. So, I mean, the question absolutely is that if they offer me enough money, yes. But there's also benefits of being here on YouTube. One, there's no limit. Like, $150K might be a nice thing, but I might not really get many raises after that at IGN. Whereas at YouTube, you could make millions of dollars if you really blow up. You get to work your own hours. You get to work from home. You get to decide what content you want to make. People don't put strict deadlines on you. You have freedom. I could be on a live stream like this and say anything I want without worrying about representing a big corporation and knowing that everything I say on Twitter represents the company I work for, and that one wrong tweet and I could lose my job. There's a lot of, I mean, I probably wouldn't even use Twitter at that point. So there are some pitfalls. But I mean, I have a family. That's the thing. If I didn't have a family, my answer is no. Question mark. I would at least take the call and do the interview. But I don't think I would leave Nintendo Prime for IGN if I didn't have a family. But because I have a family, I have to consider that. And obviously I have to consider to work at IGN, I would have to uplift my whole family, move to California. So there's that to consider. That's always kind of a thing. But I'm not worried about it. IGN's not offering me a job anytime soon. So they already hired someone for their Nintendo stuff from YouTube. So there's no job openings for their Nintendo coverage. That's the only thing I'd be interested in doing is their Nintendo coverage anyways. When do you think Nintendo Direct will drop? Everyone's still saying tomorrow. So tomorrow, I guess I'll jump on the bandwagon for now. Until we get to the end of tomorrow and it still hasn't launched. Who knows? Bring back Plock. Let's see here. I think they should bring back F-Zero. I think they should bring back Wave Race. If we're talking about racing games, Wave Race. Oh, it was so good. Such a good game. Such a good game. I still can't believe. Oh, such a good game. Oh, let's see here. I gotta refresh my payee pally. Make sure there wasn't any more donations. By the way, it's an anything goes kind of dealer's choice thing. You super chat. Well, I've been doing mostly shots, but I'll do other things as well. I did a failed barrel roll earlier. Didn't go so well because I don't have room in my office to do it. You don't think there'll be a direct till next month? That would be that would upset some people. No direct till next month would definitely be upsetting to a lot of people. Holy crap, people would not be happy with that. That would not be good. That would be terrible. Gotta be kidding me, man. Oh man. Sorry, I'm just doing some math over here. Gotta get the old math going. Oh. Go to the dashboard. I'm just trying to do the math on the donation stuff today for E3. Just making sure. Alright. Oh, back to you guys. I think it's tomorrow only because of the strategic advantage that date has. It's early enough to have something later in January, but late enough that you can get the hype up. Yeah, that's kind of the big thing. That's really the big thing. Ooh, IGN had a new tweet. IGN had a new tweet. Probably nothing related to Nintendo. Nope. They're talking about a new Star show. A preview. Yeah. Kid Icarus Uprising is legit my favorite game of the thing is, I wish Kid Icarus Uprising. I think it's a good game, by the way. Oh, the Bucks beat the Magic. Nice. I think that Kid Icarus Uprising is a great game. I wish it was a new IP. I know it probably wouldn't have sold as well as a new IP, but man, I feel like it could take off as a new IP if they would have made it that way. If the direct drops at 1 a.m., I'm going to cry. Wave Race with Rocket League game mode. Oh my god. in the water. That would be insane. A Rocket League game, kind of how about like Blast Ball from Metroid Prime Federation Force? Oh man, Donald Trump make Wii U great again. Oh jeez, I'm the moon. Luigi's Mansion on Switch. One can dream. There's actually a rumor out there that Luigi Mansion 3 is in development by Next Level Games for Switch. Again, there's so many. There's a rumor for like every game you guys can think of. I've heard that F-Zero's coming back, that Wave Race is coming back, that Star Tropics is coming back. There's rumors for anything you can think of out there. What's my favorite PlayStation game? Wow. Going across the party lines here. Shadow of the Colossus is probably my favorite game that's ever released on a PlayStation platform. I'm a big fan of Crash Bandicoot as well. I also like the Cratchit and Crank series, the Ratchet and Clank series. Big fan of that series as well. That Crash Bandicoot and yeah, I haven't played The Last Guardian yet. I'm pretty sure I would love The Last Guardian if I played it. But that kind of series, I love that. I have not played Ico yet. I'm kind of disappointed I haven't played Ico yet. And I feel like I would love the Uncharted series. I just haven't played it yet. So that's another one out there that I'm pretty sure I would love. I just haven't had a chance to play it yet. Blast Ball. Blast Ball was so fun. Is it possible Nintendo will announce the Direct the same day will be streamed? It is possible, Ariel Garita. They've done it before. They've never done it for a major Direct, but first time for everything. Kid Icarus, they have not. Lily Bell, there has been no announcement yet. Latest rumor is that it's coming in the morning, and they're going to give us an hour warning through a tweet. Kid Icarus Uprising was basically a new IP. It was. It was nothing compared. It wasn't even like Kid Icarus at all. I just wish it would have done a new IP. I know why. They felt like they needed some sort of... That was at the time that Nintendo felt like they couldn't release a new IP. They needed to attach a name to anything new. It really wasn't until they started doing like Codename Steam, Splatoon, ARMS, kind of over the last few years, when they're like, look, we can actually attach different names and new IP and try to make this work. In the case of Splatoon, it obviously worked. ARMS was kind of a modest success, and Codename Steam bombed. And it sucks because, here's a hot take, between Splatoon 1, Splatoon 2, ARMS, and Codename Steam, I like Codename Steam the best. And it's the only game that has no shot at a sequel. It bombs so bad. Codename Steam is so good. I'm not trying the I haven't tried the Yakuza series either. And to be fair, I haven't tried the Persona series either. That's why the people like go sing Persona songs. I'm like, I've never played Persona. And it's another series I'm like, I would love it if I played it. Oh, Bloodborne. I would probably love Bloodborne too. I've watched, like, some of these games I've watched a lot of live streams of them, so it feels like I played them, but I haven't. And my favorite game, just to be fair, my favorite game on Xbox One, Sunset Overdrive, and that launch game, was it Rise? The one where you're a gladiator, or you're like a Roman soldier. I know that it wasn't like the greatest game ever. Man, it looked so pretty, and I liked the gameplay. It was nice. The story was okay. I like that game too. Otherwise, in the past, I've liked Halo and stuff. Don't like Halo 5. Not a big fan of the Gears of War series. But the thing is, like, for Microsoft, I've always been like an Age of Empires guy, and that's PC, so. 1080 snowboarding? How about a new Snow Kids? Speaking of snowboard games, how about Snow Kids, baby? That'd be sweet to see that game come back. I don't know if that's a Nintendo IP. What happened to Steep? It's an Ubisoft thing. Nobody knows. Latest, like, I've heard about it is that it's still in development. Hasn't been canceled. Who knows? Maybe that's something they'll announce at the Director E3. Koopa Troopa Poopa says, is it possible for Mario Kart to go open world like the Forza Horizon games? No. It's a kart racing game. It just doesn't feel right in an open world setting. Let's see here. Have I played the Doki-Doki Literature Club? No, I have not, Sam H. I've heard some stories. I've heard some people say they want me to try it out for my first time on live stream, but I have not played it. Mark Greenberg, you tried NBA Playgrounds. It is fun, isn't it? I haven't even played it yet, but I know it's a blast. It's exactly like NBA Jam. I can't wait to pick it up. I will be picking it up because I think the sale for it ends on the 18th of January. So I'm gonna be picking it up for $10 here going up. I think I have a Best Buy gift card, if I remember right. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you the numbers on it, but yeah, I got this for Christmas. I didn't have to use it on the microphones, so I'll probably use it for a $50 eShop card, and I'll get NBA Playgrounds with that and some other indie games. I'll probably pick up Tiny Metal, although a little weary on Tiny Metal because the developers looked like they stole money from the Kickstarter of another game to fund Tiny Metal. That shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. But I'll probably end up picking it up anyways. Just hate saying that because I hate supporting that kind of practice. But I don't know that we're going to get another Advance War from Nintendo for a long time. From what I've heard, Tiny Metal's really good. As for what am I reviewing, Mark? Well, just like I said before, it's either Tiny Metal, Yooka-Laylee, or NBA Playgrounds. Still not announcing it. You will find out when the review drops, won't you? Maybe you can figure it out if you follow my playtime on games on Switch. Just throwing that out there, Mark. Maybe you can find out that way. Airline says, holy cow, you 100% agree that Codename Steam was a great game. Codename Steam was amazing. So good. It was so good. I like Splatoon 2 a lot, and I like ARMS a lot. I like Codename Steam just a hair better. I love strategy games. So, bring back Hotel Mario. No thanks. No thanks, Medilla Bam. Yeah, Yugo Star says, is it bad I bought a Switch for just the new Pokemon game? That's not bad. For the first time in probably 15 years, I'm picking up a Pokemon game, and I'm picking it up on Switch. So, Yooka-Laylee looks crappy. Why does it look crappy to you, M the Moon? I'm just curious. I've been playing a little bit of it. I'm just curious why you think that. Beyond Good and Evil 2? If that's coming to Switch, that would be awesome. I don't think it is, but I know there's some long, like way old rumors that it's going to come to Switch. They did steal. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure they stole money from Project Phoenix, and that's why I'm so tepid on buying the game. But the game apparently is so good. Sucks. I wish developers. I mean, maybe they'll pay back what they took with the money they make on Tiny Metal. Is it blasphemous to say that I never really liked Banjo-Kazooie? Sam H? Yes. It's okay, actually, if you don't like it, but I love Banjo-Kazooie. Now, if you say you don't like Conker's Bad Fur Day, we're going to have to go out back quick. I'm going to have to pelt you with rocks and garbage. And I got plenty of garbage around here. Look, garbage. Probably shouldn't do that. Probably just scratched one of my 4K monitors. One of these $400 monitors. Oh, monitors are so expensive. Try Fury. What's up? Savage Hyperbrain's in the house. Thanks, man, for joining. Everyone, and he has only played Yooka-Laylee, so he's probably reviewing it. I agree. I'm not a fan of Yooka-Laylee. I'm aware of how much you do not like Yooka-Laylee, Mark. I'm very much aware of how much you don't like that game. I played Yooka-Laylee and you fell asleep. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Wait for Wargroove. Wargroove is not on my list of potential reviews. Maybe it'll make it for February. Ubisoft Spain did not say that. Nick, you gotta be yanking my chain. Nick, you... Here, I'm gonna give you a link to our Discord. You pop on the Discord and you tell me... You put up a link to the tweet or whatever from Ubisoft Spain that proves that Black and White, the Black and White Beyond Good and Evil 2 is coming to Switch. You know why I'm asking you to do that? Because one, I want you to prove what you're saying. Two, I want you to be right. If you're right, I'm making a video on it like right now. Because that is news to me. I don't care how old the tweet is. Let's see here. Conker's Bad Fur Day was amazing. You ever play Conker because you don't like to emulate? then don't. Buy an N64, baby. A lot of those local game shops will have them. Or you can even buy it online. Conker's Bad Fur Day isn't that hard to find. It's such a good game. You also get it on the OG Xbox. They ported now the multiplayer is not as good, but the single player is obviously visually more pleasing on the Xbox, the OG Xbox. Don't review Wargroove, just play it. Is it really? Is Wargroove out right now? Or when's hold on. Instead of me looking at my Switch, when is Wargroove coming out? Wargroove Nintendo Switch. When is the release date for that? It just says 2018. It just says it's coming Q1. Yeah, Wargroove definitely looks like Advance Wars a lot. Look at that. Yeah. That looks even more like Advance Wars than Tiny Metal does. It's almost like an exact copy of just called something else. What is Stardew? Stardew Valley? Look it up. Heard it's a good game. Haven't played it. Apparently it's a lot like Harvest Moon. Conker's prices. What's Conker going for on eBay? Let me look this up right now. And you know what? I'll share what I find with you guys. A little display capture here. Let's whoops. I gotta bring over to the screen. Alright, let me look up what are they going? What's Conker Bad Fur Day going for right now? I mean, $30. 33? I mean, 77 is ridiculous. I mean, 33 is not bad. 26? 27? You could buy it now for 27? I mean, I don't know what's expensive to you, but that's not that bad. Obviously, there's some pricier ones, but, you know, $24.50, I guess that's still being bid on. I mean, that's not too bad. Obviously, you want to inbox. That's going to be the most expensive. Do they have it here? Conker's Bad Fur Day? Sometimes in these collections, you can find it in there for cheap. Yeah, I mean, if you eBay it, looks like around $30 if you grab the right one. Between 20 and 26, 25 and $30, you could probably find it. I mean, I don't think that's that bad of a price. I think the game's definitely worth it. Conker's Bad Fur Day is so good. Look up January 2018, Nintendo Direct. Oh, that's your video, isn't it? I'm sure that's your video. Every time you tell me to look up a video, it's always your video. Oh. Yeah, that's your video. I'll watch it later, man. You put it up 11 minutes ago. I'll watch it later. Let's see here. Where am I seeing 27? Did you not see that? It's on eBay. I don't know. I'll post the link right now. Someone else might buy it from under you. I hope they don't. Oh, that's $20 shipping. Hold on. Let me find one that's got cheaper shipping. $20 shipping. $7 shipping. Hold on. Free shipping. Here we go. There you go. $27. $27. Free shipping. The link I just put in there to eBay. It's got to buy it now. The seller's got a 4-star rating. It's getting 21 views a day. They haven't sold it yet. You can get 1 year protection if you want for $1.50. It's free. It's standard shipping, and it ships from New York. So, there you go. Hey, Prime, who's my favorite wrestler, current and legend? I would tell WWE, because WWE obviously it's fake wrestling, but my favorite wrestler, period, has always been The Rock. Always been The Rock. Still is. Like, his rare appearances, he still makes the WWE. Dwayne Johnson, love him. Current, I don't really watch WWE much anymore. I mean, I guess John Cena's still active, and last time I watched the WWE, I liked him. So John Cena. I don't really watch. I haven't watched the WWE regularly in probably 8 years. It's been a long time. I used to watch Raw, especially, every Monday for like 10 plus years, but I kind of backed off because it just really wasn't. I just had other things in life I wanted to do more than watch that. So, like this YouTube thing. Tagged me at a post on Twitter. It's over a tweet I saw that didn't have the credit or full story. Let's see what you're talking about. Ah. All right. I hope you're not mad. I hope the person's not mad at me. Louis DeLeon, if you're on the stream right now, I hope you're not mad. I didn't know who the source was, obviously. I was just scrolling through Twitter. So that's your post from Instagram stories. Okay. Cool. Well, now you have credit, and I retweeted you as well. Awesome. Man, my one saying that there might not be a Nintendo Direct is a lot of likes on Twitter right now. Hey. All right, so this person said, could I comment on that? I'm not commenting on that video right now. I'm not watching the video right now, Lanzalut. I will watch it when I'm done with the stream. Oh, you want me to comment? Like, leave a comment. Okay, I can leave a comment on the video. That's fine. Ozcam Razor Nintendo Direct will be January 12th. Oh. Look at this. This is from Thomas T. Let's talk about this. This makes a lot of sense. Here we go. Here's some more food for thought on this whole Nintendo Direct situation. Nintendo Direct will be January 12th. The 1-year anniversary of the announcement of the Switch. Granted, it got announced in October, but from the Nintendo Switch Live event. So the date's proximity to the 11th would explain the hype and confusion. It makes sense that a company would mark the 1-year anniversary of a product announcement with something special and forward-looking. The trend of Nintendo giving a couple days notice for past Directs can still be kept if the Direct is announced tomorrow, and the theory isn't reliant on any crazy Alex Jones levels conspiracy S-word. Source for the anniversary date. Obviously, we know. I don't need a source for that. That was the day it happened. That's very, very interesting. I'm just looking at people who have tweeted at me some stuff. That was from Thomas T, who recently followed us on Twitter. So, awesome. I am going to actually... I'm going to retweet that. That's some good stuff, man. MV Gaming. What do you think will happen? Well, if there's a Direct tomorrow... Man... Do I really want to get into what I think will happen? I did that on a podcast already. It's a long conversation. Rare replay. Yeah, if you have Xbox One, rare replay. Forgot about that. If you smell what the Rock is cooking. Yeah, jabronis. Also like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Just his little F the world, F Vince McMahon stuff. I know it was all an act, but man, it was a good act. It was a good one. And then obviously, like when The Rock and him would go on, those are my heydays. When Triple H was like fully relevant. I mean, he's still relevant now, but he was a lot more relevant back in the heyday. Undertaker, yep. Undertaker's a legend as well. Kane before he took off the mask. Well, Prime, I want to suggest New Japan Wrestling. That will bring a fan right out of this. Okay. Okay, AT 2020s. So, Troy, my jam. These are not AT 2020s. I'm sure you can't read the text. It's a little far away. These are AT 2035s. These are the better version. These ones are specifically intended to be for voice work. The AT 2020s are actually intended and originally built for instruments. People use them for voice work because they're cheaper. The AT 2035s are actually made for voice work. They've got the minus 10 dB pad, and see, it's not so much that it knocks 10 dBs off of the sound profile. That pad actually makes the sound fuller. And there's some other things as well. But these are basically the perfect mics for what we do here at Nintendo Prime, both for live streams. I'm not using it right now. I gotta be careful. I don't want it to disconnect. You guys here again? Hello? Hello? The mic disconnected for a moment. That's why we were getting new mics. Anyways, the Blue Yeti is what I'm using right now for the live stream. But in future live streams, I will be using these. These will also be what's on the podcast, and these will all be used in every video moving forward. Assuming there's no issues. But yes, 2 of these bad boys are replacing the, wherever I put them. These cheap piece of junk. Here's the thing. If you're just starting out podcasting or whatever, I would still, like, if you're a really tiny YouTube channel and you're looking for quality audio, first thing I would suggest is like a, one of those blue snowballs that you can get for like $50 because they're USB and you don't have to buy anything else. If you're looking for a slightly higher quality than that, you can obviously go the $100 and get the Blue Yeti, which is what I've been using for 8 years, and it only now started to crap out. Or these. Now, I still would suggest these for podcasters starting out. They're a Bask. They're $30. Now, you need either phantom power or a mixer that has whatever. They actually come with USB, direct USB to computer, but they sound better if you have phantom power. I mean, you can hear. I mean, these things are broken. You hear that? But yeah, they're cheap. I've been using them for like a year. They got the job done. All the audio you've heard on every single podcast episode and half of the videos I made have been from these. And some of the audio was pretty decent. So if you tune them just right, they can work for you. These are not long-haul solutions, but if you're trying to get started on YouTube, these will get you going. I mean, they're cheap, $30, especially if you need a multiple microphone setup. I mean, you're going to need a mixer anyways in that case, but yeah, this is the way to go. And my mixer has phantom power. Like these need phantom power. The mixer I have has phantom power built in. I also have like an extra phantom power thing as well. Who knows? Maybe if I can get these microphones to work, maybe I can give these away. Like do like a YouTube starter kit, right? Give away all my old stuff. So like I have this old webcam. Give away the old C920 with these microphones, the original cords and the stuff, and maybe the whatchamacallit. I have the phantom power I bought for these. Give that all away for maybe a YouTube starter kit for people. Because that's what I've been rocking for over a year. So, you know. As I said, obviously, they're a little broken, but they still work. If you're willing to fiddle with them, they still work. Could you sing Reese's Puffs, Eat 'em Up, Eat 'em Up, Eat 'em Up, peanut butter chocolate flavor in the AM is is the flavor I sake of? Spoke. I know that song. No. Lands a loot, not without, I mean, if you super chat for $5 or more, I will do that for you. Or if you donate $5 or more to our E3 fund. Just light your Wii U on fire. Oh, don't say that. Wii U's nice. Who's been exposed? Nintrollo's exposed? I don't know who that is. When's the direct? Epic U wants to know. Still rumor for tomorrow. Some things are now saying it kind of makes sense to maybe the next day. Because January 12th is the 1-year anniversary of the live like unveiling of like the HD Rumble and all. Like Switch was technically unveiled in October, but like we didn't get any exact details about it until January 12th. So some people are speculating that might be the day. Let's see. We can hear you. Okay, good. Thanks. I'm glad you said that. Because it looked like it was moving on my end once I set the mic back down. Again, issues. That's why we got these bad boys for the future. I was actually going to take time to set these up before this podcast, before this live stream, but I kind of wanted to do like an unveil and a big thank you. You guys are why we have these. Be Righteous, you know, especially, but just in general, your guys' support has been awesome. And now we're hoping that we can get your support to go to E3. Links to support us at E3 are in the description. We also have a Patreon. You get exclusive access to all of our live streams. For $5 or more on Patreon, you get early access to our podcast. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, there's a super chat. Reese's Puffs do it. Oh, God. Reese's Puffs. That wasn't the guy. That wasn't Lando. I don't think Lando can. I think he's a kid. Reese's Puffs, eat 'em up. All right. I did say I would do it. I know that you did that on behalf of him. Reese's Puffs, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Mark. Mark, instead of singing later, will you just watch any original cast performance of any song in Hamilton? Make sure it's perform. Okay. Yeah, sure. Sure. Original cast performance. I'll see what I can find, Mark. Or if you can find one for me, Mark, link it to me on Discord, and I will play that before the stream is over, and we'll all watch it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Now my day's on cruise control. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl, and I just like that I'm on a roll. Boss Reese's Puffs, peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. In the AM, it's a flavor I savor. I haven't heard this since I was a kid. Chocolate too, you know how I do. That's what I got to. So I sit right at this round, and the peanut butter chocolate flavors on time. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. 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 Oh, there you go. Did the Reese's Puffs. How can you talk about wrestling and not mention the Showstopper, the Heartbreak Kid, right? You could also talk about like how to talk about Hulk Hogan. You know, he's gonna go Hulkamania on you. Oh geez, Chris Jericho. I know he's not as big time as some of the ones you just mentioned, but I liked him a lot. Everyone that was part of the NWO. I liked the Hardys back in the day. They were pretty good for a tag team group. Obviously, there was Kurt Angle for a little while. Although Kurt Angle was like a real wrestler before the WWE. Let's see here. I'm on it. I have to watch Reese's Puffs first. Yeah, dude, the Reese's Puffs song. I know I messed it up at one point. It's been a long time since I heard the Reese's Puffs song. Nate, Discord. What's going on Discord, Duo? This is what I've got, but I really don't like the overall shape. It's not really round enough. Well, it's hard at the pixel level to be round enough on it, like for an emoji. What's going on here? I'm just looking at the news. Looking at the Ubisoft Spain. Oh, yeah, I remember that. No, it was accidentally listed at the bottom of the website. That was way back. Yeah, we talked about that way back when. That was a bunch of hullabaloo. What did Darren just message me? Oh, I think he cracked the code. Yeah, I read that one already. Cool. So yeah, I actually remember all that stuff. I thought this was like something that was a little newer than back in June. Dude, I'm 12 years old. Yeah, sorry. Well, I don't know how old you guys are. What am I? Like, just because you can see me, I can't see you. I don't know how old you are, man. Age is just a number. Tell that to Kevin Spacey. I shouldn't be laughing at that. That's terrible, but tell that to Kevin Spacey. Age is just a number. Wow. I gotta go really Oh, man. Thanks, Aiden. Thanks again for another super chat. Do another. Well, Aiden, before you leave, do you want me to do the UV cherry or the rum chata? I'll give you a choice. I'll give you a choice. Which one do you want me to do? Since you're leaving. Since you're heading out. Black Geek TV. There's your shout out. Shout out, shout out, shout out. You are welcome, sir. enjoy the shout-outs. You know, as our channel grows, it's going to be harder and harder and harder for me to notice individual people, unless you're a sponsor, because I could separate out sponsor chat from normal chat. So, like, you could sponsor us on YouTube, and you actually appear in a different spot on the back end, which is really cool. So, like, I can actually track sponsor chat and not have to worry about losing messages from people that actually support us monthly on the channel. I wish I could, like, give people automatic sponsorships for being Patreon backers as well, but that's just not a thing right now. What if I did a face reveal video on the YouTube channel? I mean, you can do what you want. It's your YouTube channel. I don't know at 12 you should be doing that, since you technically aren't supposed to be making content on YouTube till you're 13. You probably didn't know that, but yeah, you're not even supposed to make videos on YouTube. You're not even supposed to have a YouTube account unless you're 13. Fun fact. So I probably wouldn't do a face reveal when you're only 12. UV Cherry. All right. You're going to sponsor? Mark, I'm good. You know what? I'm not saying good because, like, you are obviously one of our top supporters, Mark. Thank you so much. I was actually surprised you haven't sponsored already, since it's just $5 a month. You're always doing these super chats. Why not sponsor? You get the cool little bomb logo. I might change the bomb logo, by the way, to the OG bomb, because right now it's using one that looks a little too complex, and I have one that's just the bomb symbol. I wonder if I have. I have some shirts, some homemade shirts I made that's just the blue bomb. But you get that by your name in all of our chats. Plus, you're going to have access, once the duo is finished with it, with an exclusive emoji that only sponsors can use. And right now, that would put us up to 3 sponsors instead of 2, which is great. I mean, sponsoring is just like Patreon, except I can't give you anything exclusive beyond live stream stuff. YouTube just hasn't expanded. Oh, look at that. So it's a little cloudy because there was rum chata in it before. So this is like a rum chata with UV. Oh, that does not smell good. I gotta take a drink of my soda before I do that. All right. Here we go. Cheers. That's gross. Your friends don't believe I've been on your YouTube channel. Here you go. They don't believe I've been on your YouTube channel. Here. I know you could be lying to me because you're just a kid. There you go, guys. There's Savage Herobrine. I have been on his channel. I will leave a comment. There you go. Are you happy? I was on your channel. Now you have proof forever. I'm not subscribed to your channel. That's not how I do subscriptions. But proof that I have at least been on your channel. And here, if they say, oh, you just been on one of his videos. Here, official, on the live stream. There you go, been on his channel. I've been on it before, too, actually. But all right. Let me close that off. Chug, 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 chug. Dude, that shot was so gross. What's my take on Uganda Knuckles? I don't know anything about Uganda or Unganda Knuckles. I don't know anything about it. I need to check Discord, says Mark. I'm guessing the patrons only. Okay, you got the Broadway. Okay, he wants me to watch the listing from Hamilton. So let's put this up in the stream. I'm actually going to mute my mic because I don't know. I'm going to mute my mic because I don't know if there's some out of sync stuff here. We've had issues with things being out of sync before. So I'm going to mute my mic so we can all watch this together.
Good evening. 7 years ago, a young man came to a poetry jam that Michelle and I held at the White House.
He took the mic and said that he was going to perform a song from something he was working on about the life of somebody who embodies hip-hop. America's first Treasury Secretary.
I confess, we all laughed, but who's laughing now? 7 years later, Hamilton has become not only a smash hit, but a civics lesson our kids can't get enough of. One with fierce, youthful energy. One where rap is the language of revolution and hip-hop its urgent soundtrack.
It's a musical about the miracle that is America, a place of citizenship, where we debate ideas with passion and conviction.
A place of inclusiveness, where we value our boisterous diversity as a great gift.
A place of opportunity, where no matter how humble our origins...
All right, I guess I'll only mute if it's out of sync.
Story of America. An experiment.
People are telling me it wasn't out of sync before,
A
so
project that belongs to all of us.
let me know if it's out of
America
sync.
is what we, the people,
Oh,
make
some
of
stutter
it.
action.
As
Some stutter
long as
action.
we stay just like our country, young, scrappy, and hungry.
That's
Is
the
that a-
story of Hamilton.
I don't know if that's
You get
intentional.
to see it coming up.
Is that intentional? That's definitely not
Ladies and
intentional.
gentlemen, rapper, actor, and Academy Award-winning composer, Common.
In every art form, there are games.
Hey, Be Righteous! New sponsorship. Thank you, man.
Voice and vision.
Do a shot for that. Thank you so much.
On the way we think and
That's
create.
awesome. We haven't had a new sponsor in
The
so
next
long.
nominee for
That's
Best
awesome.
Musical not only changed the game.
I'll do a half shot for that.
It's become
Actually, I'll wait,
a phenomenon.
because if Mark does it,
Lin-Manuel Miranda's
if Mark does it, I might do it back to back.
contemporary beats have inspired young and old to come to Broadway.
That's okay, Cody Stokes. I don't want, like, if you're not a legal age, I don't want your money anyways. I don't know where the song is. How am I supposed to know where the song is? There you go. I skipped ahead.
Let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? I know that we can win. I know that greatness lies in you. But remember, from here on in, history has its eyes on you.
Stuttering again.
History has its eyes.
I don't know why it stutters. Might just be because I think it's Firefox I'm playing it in. Dang it. Here. Hold on. I'm gonna play this in Chrome. I don't know why it was stuttering in Firefox. Probably because I'm live streaming. We'll skip to it.
The award.
There we go.
go.
If it's the hot dog one, I've seen it. Yes.
I know that greatness lies in you.
And how do you become a sponsor? There should be a link by the chat or the stream that says sponsor. And if you click on that, that's how you can become a sponsor. It's $5 a month. I don't control that pricing. That's YouTube's pricing.
History has its eyes on you.
Good stuff. I gotta see this.
The Battle of Yorktown, 1781.
Monsieur Hamilton.
Monsieur Lafayette!
In command where you belong.
Are you saying no sweat? We're finally on the field. We've had quite a run.
Immigrants.
We get the job done. So what happens if we win?
I go back to France. I bring freedom to my people if I'm given the chance.
We'll be with you when you do.
Go lead your men.
See you on the other side.
Till we meet again. Let's go.
Shot. I am not going away, my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not going away, my shot. I am not going away, my shot. Till the world turns upside.
It's only because of the song you maybe listened to the other day, Mark, or tried to sing. But I knew that.
I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory.
This is really good. This is really good.
If this is the end of me, at least I have a friend with
No
me.
problem, Lando's loot. You're welcome.
Then I remember my Elias is expecting me. Not only that, my Elias is expecting so.
Sometimes it's the little things I try.
Job done, gotta start a new nation, gotta meet my son, take the bullets out your gun.
Doesn't mean I'll do every request, folks, but I know how much it can mean to kids. When someone they might idolize or think is really cool on the internet, like, recognizes them. Like, they're, you know, I've always wanted to be recognized by Review Tech USA and Game Theory. Still haven't been. But maybe someday. Is that a new sponsor we got? No, but still Be Righteous. Okay. I was just checking.
How did we know that this plan would work? We had a spy on the inside, that's right.
This is pretty good.
Tell a spying on the British government. I think that
regiments of formation and then I smuggle it to my brother's revolutionary covenant. I'm running with this hustle.
Love the dance moves.
See, that's what happens when you're up against the ruffians. We in the so parties gotta shuffle it. Hercules mulligan. I need no introduction when you knock me down. I get the back up again.
Love how they self-censor themselves. Is that it? Yeah. Oh, no, they're not done. Yeah.
After a week of fighting, a young man in a red coat stands on a parapet.
We lower our guns as he frantically waves their white handkerchief.
And just like that, it's over. We tend to our wounded, we count our dead. Black and white soldiers wonder alike if this really means freedom.
This is so good.
Not yet. We negotiate the terms of surrender. I see George Washington
Live the
smile.
savage life.
We escort their men out of Yorktown. They stagger home single file. Tens of thousands of people.
If you guys ever wonder why I'm like looking this way, that's my other monitors right here.
And as our fallen foes retreat, I hear the drinking song they're singing. The world turned upside down. The world turned upside down. The world turned upside down.
So good. This is so good. This is awesome.
Freedom for America, freedom for France! Next time a new nation gotta meet my son! We won! We won! We won! The world turned upside down.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Mark. It's cool that we have someone who's like almost probably more into musicals than even I am. I performed in musicals growing up. I haven't talked about this before, or haven't talked about it in a long time. Anyways, I was Jesus in Godspell, and I was the Scarecrow in The Wiz. I was also, this isn't a musical, but I was also I forget the name of it. I still have the script. I was the main male character in Our Town. That, you know, got married and everything and was like a kid and went to the ice cream shop and all. Anyways, I was in that. And then I was also someone in Logarithms, although probably no one's heard of Logarithms. I don't think that was a new musical that only got performed like one time. But yeah. Cool, man. That's really, really cool. Well, do you guys think the Nintendo Direct will be on Friday? It's possible because that's the 12th. What else are people saying? Just scrolling up to see what I missed. So I have a story and a question. So I was just microwaving a frozen burrito. Been there. And then when it was cooking, I grabbed the peel. I grabbed and peeled and was eating a banana. Then it hit me. What would happen if I microwaved a banana? I have no idea, Arco Lance. I've never microwaved a banana. Why don't we find out? Someone saying it'll burn. Don't know. I'm gonna have to microwave a banana and find out. Bananas are cheap, so I'm still trying to fix an effing circle. Yeah, I know how. This is why I didn't make one. I can't. I suck at the emoji stuff. How do you get in plays? I get savagely rejected every time I try. Here's what sucks. Here's what sucks about my advice for how to get in plays or musicals. You gotta have talent. Just wanting to be in them, unfortunately, is usually not good enough. You gotta... Talent isn't necessarily always natural. You can acquire some of it. You can work at it. Work at reading lines and getting natural. Like, people notice when I'm reading things, like, for videos, they'll be like, oh, that doesn't sound natural. Well, I'm not trying to sound natural. I can make things sound natural. I can play a character. I'll give you an example of a character. This is one I do with my kids all the time. Hey, guys. Oh, hold on. Man, I got a stuffy nose. It's hard to play that card. Hey guys, this is Gerald, the greatest gamer in the world. That Nate guy, that fat ass. Oh my gosh! In the time it just took me to laugh, I just beat Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey defeated, 100%, 100%. I'm the greatest gamer in the world. The greatest gamer in the world. Don't you doubt me. You face me in any game. Any game. You're done. You're done. Because my name is Daryl. And I'm the greatest gamer in the world. That's just a character I do for my kids. They think it's hilarious. YouTube cut business ties. Did they, does that mean they just canceled his series? His YouTube Red original? Or did they close his channel? Like, they were of course, I'm reading the news on it right now. YouTube has cut business ties. Okay. So here's what they did. If people are wondering what happened to the Logan Paul situation. Paul's channels were removed from YouTube's Google Preferred program. Didn't even know there was such a thing. Where brands sell ads on the top 5% of the platform's content creators. So basically, he's down to my level then. Instead of being like getting the top tier of the possible ads he can get, he can now only get the kind of ads that like my channel would get. Which is still going to make him a ton of money at the views he gets. But it is going to be a significant hit financially. How much of a hit he notices because of the millions of views he gets beats me. YouTube also said it will put on hold... Come on. It's putting on hold original projects. They're not even willing to just outright cancel his YouTube Red originals. They're going to put them on hold. The video showed... Well, we know what happened. So that's it. So they kicked him out of the top 5% of ads, but he could still have ads. So they didn't do anything to his channel. They didn't give him a strike. And YouTube, that's not good enough. You won't even cancel the YouTube Red? I'm not even saying they should. Like, I don't think Logan Paul's a bad guy, but they need to punish him worse than that. Even if it's like a temporary ban on his channel for like 30 days. Even that I would find as a more appropriate response than this. Anyways, whatever. You like Francis? Francis from Boogie 2988? Yeah. Nate just turned into his South Park self. Can I act like a Sony fanboy saying Sony always wins, baby? Like Sony always wins. I can't be wearing a Zelda hat for that. I don't know if I want to act like a... Yeah, right? That's Sam H. They canceled PewDiePie, Scare PewDiePie, for media misrepresenting... Like, this is before he dropped the N-word stuff, right? For media misrepresenting his jokes about Nazis. They misrepresented him. They drop his Scare PewDiePie show. Logan Paul shows a dead body. Shows are just on hold. And they just knock him from the top 5% of like, the top earning ads. I mean, well, what can you say? Logan Paul is YouTube's golden child. They're not going to bury him, and he'll probably get added back to the top 5% before the end of the year. It is what it is. I don't hate Logan Paul, so I think he has a right to a second chance here after his Japan trip fiasco. I think he's got a right to mean his apology. Like, we have to live in a world. This is what sucks about being a social media star, being a YouTube personality, even like me. We all make mistakes. Logan Paul's entire Japan trip was basically a mistake. Very disrespectful, all for the views. Very insulting of the Japanese culture, culminating, obviously, in showing a dead body. And that, I mean, obviously that's multiple mistakes all wrapped up in one. But basically, I'm saying the entire Japan trip was a massive, like, it was even a massive departure from what Logan Paul usually does, if we're being honest. He's never been that disrespectful of culture before. So I do believe that he deserves second chances. I hope if I do something stupid in the future that I deserve a second chance to mean my apology and to learn something from it. And I think we do need to give Logan Paul here a chance to learn something from this and get better and mean his apology. I think we need to give him that chance. I think too many people are unwilling to forgive and give any possible, second chance. It's like people aren't allowed to have second chances. So I think I feel like his initial punishment should still be a little harsher than this. Mark Greenberg became a sponsor. Thanks, man. You want Terry on Switch? The difference is Cody Stokes, and this is the real difference between PewDiePie and Logan Paul, is that YouTube doesn't like PewDiePie. I don't know. Oh, that's a little notification about the sponsorships. Thank you so much, Mark. They do not like PewDiePie. I question whether YouTube has ever liked PewDiePie, but they just kind of let him exist for a while because he was raking in the subscribers and the views. He was the face of YouTube, so they just kind of let it be. And then when he got pointed out for his bad taste jokes, and then obviously dropped a couple N-bombs in there, it just became one of those things where they just cut ties with him because they never really liked him to begin with. Logan Paul is different. Not even Jake Paul is the golden child. Logan Paul, like Jake Paul's popularity is basically Disney. Disney made him popular. Logan Paul, his brother, obviously built off of that popularity and has become more popular. But Logan Paul did it in almost the right way. His vlogs were entertaining in a better way than his brothers. His brothers was entertaining in that he's just trying to annoy as many people as he possibly can, blowing stuff up in his pool, annoying his neighbors, getting evicted from that house, hurting the people that work at Team 10, just doing crazy, stupid things, anything for views. Logan Paul never went down that route until this Japan trip. This Japan trip felt very much like, I'm going to be like my brother, and I'm going to do all this crazy, stupid stuff. You got to remember, Logan Paul is the older brother, and he's only 22. I did a lot of crazy, stupid things at 22. So I do think he deserves a chance to learn from this, be sorry, and become better over time. But I do think YouTube should have came down hard, like a month ban. He has enough money. It's not, it's not like I have to worry about him living on the street for a month ban. So a month ban, like closing his channel for a month. Or if they don't want to close his channel, just don't allow him to upload videos for a month. Cancel his shows, at least the seasons for this year. If you want to bring him back after he reproves himself, do it in 2019. Allow him back into the 5% for ads, obviously, in 2019 as well. If he does all the things he needs to do between his apologies and the content he makes, and if he kind of makes himself better. Because, I believe in second chances. I think he should get that chance. But I do believe YouTube should have did something worse. Especially since the video only got taken down because Logan Paul took it down. YouTube didn't take it down. But it is what it is. Let's see here. It's a bummer. I'm not siding with Logan Paul. Let me... Okay. I don't watch Logan Paul's content, all right? I've seen a few of his videos. It's impossible, if you're a YouTuber, to not have noticed him and Jake Paul this year. Or last year, I should say. But the thing is I don't have to know him to know that I believe people deserve second chances. I know how bad he was on that Japan trip. It's been stated everywhere. It's been bad. It wasn't just the dead body stuff. It was a bad trip. And I've watched some of his prior content that wasn't even remotely close to that bad. The stuff he did on that trip, stupidly enough, is like what his brother does all the time. Not the dead body thing, but everything else. And Jake Paul doesn't get called out for it nearly as often, even though Jake Paul's doing even stupider stuff. But yeah, the thing is, I'm not siding with anyone here. What I am saying is that people deserve second chances, man. I'm not going to back off of that statement. People, like, if I do something stupid in the future, don't realize it until after I do it. And I pray that people can give me a chance to amend for it and become better and be a better content creator. And And if I'm hoping that people are willing to do that for me, how can I not be willing to do that for another content creator? And that's kind of what I'm saying here. I don't think Logan Paul is this amazing content creator. I don't understand why people watch his stuff. But here's all I can say is that I think he does deserve a second chance. I don't think he did anything before the Japan trip to warrant any, bad reactions from people. Or I shouldn't say any bad reactions, but like reactions where you'd be like, okay, my kids really shouldn't be watching this. But the Japan trip is a totally different story. So, again, just my feelings, he should be given another chance. As any YouTuber who makes a series of bad mistakes that are all interconnected should be given a chance. But, what they do with that chance will be determined. Like, if Logan Paul, nothing changes, then obviously he doesn't deserve forgiveness and he blew a second chance. But we need to allow him to have that chance in order to see if he's learned anything. Anyways, and some people saw that, like giving someone a second chance. I'm not siding with him. Like if he messes up his second chance, which he's clearly getting from YouTube, then it is what it is. But heck, some people, I even argue some people sometimes need to be given a third chance, depending on what it is. Like if Logan Paul screws up with this, but then like the next thing he screws up is something completely unrelated. Like you gotta remember, I know he's 22, but I'm sorry, you still don't have life figured out at 22. I thought I did when I was 22, and I really didn't. If I knew at 22 what I know now, almost 10 years later, I would have made completely different choices at 22. At 22, you're still very much young and dumb and still learning like what's okay, what's not okay. You feel like you should know that by the time you're 22, but you don't always know that. And based on his parents and like the rising of stardom of his brother with the Disney Channel, like they kind of grew up in a totally different world. So it's hard to really know, how they were taught morals and stuff like that. Anyways. Can I be a mod? I think the gear with the sponsor sign looks cool. Here. I'll add you as a mod for now, Mark. I don't know. Hope it doesn't make the little sponsor. By the way, I'm going to be changing that sponsor thing. It's going to be just the bomb. I talked about it before. It's going to be just the bomb. It's too complex for how tiny it is. It's just going to take me a bit to change it. Duo, it's okay, man. I don't need to swap you out. Is the direct possibly canceled? No. Direct's not canceled. If there's going to be a direct, there's always going to be a direct. If there was never going to be a direct, it was never going to be a direct. What? What's going on? What did he say? Nate, a link is above. Explanation above the link next to Mark's sponsor. I don't know what you're talking about. Heavy subject. Yeah, I mean, anytime we talk about that controversy with Logan Paul, it's going to be a heavy subject. Yes. Imputy means message retracted. Think we may one day see another Mortal Kombat game on Switch. Why not? I haven't been a fan of the recent Mortal Kombat games, but you know what? There's people that like them, so why not? I mean, if Street Fighter can be on Switch, why not Mortal Kombat? Mashcraft wants to know, do I still think the Direct will be tomorrow? Sure. I have no idea what to think. My mind is all jumbled with this Direct madness, especially today. We need Pokemon Switch. We need Pokemon Switch. Pokemon Switch, Pokemon Switch, Pokemon Switch, Pokemon Switch. We need it. We need it. Have I seen the iDubbbz diss track? Yes. The one of, unless he's done a new one. I think the last one he did was, the Content Cop, wasn't it? Where he made the diss track of Rice Gum. Basically, the only thing I like from iDubbbz is Content Cop. I'm not really like he did. It looks like a year ago he unboxed some Pokemon Kinder Eggs. Bad unboxing. Feliz Navidad. Yeah, like I'm not a big fan of most of this stuff, but Content Cop is something I like. I like Content Cop a lot. Even though I don't even watch these people he's roasting. It's still fun. It's still fun. We've gone almost 2 hours without Anton. We need Luigi's Mansion. It's actually been 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's been almost 3 hours without Anton. Could I sing what? I'm not. No, I'm not. If you mean the content cop, the it's not. I mean, he did it at the end of the content cop. I know what you mean. The diss track he did on what's his name? Rice Gum. No, I'm not gonna sing it. It's pretty funny though. Even if you guys don't like iDubbbz and don't like Rice Gum, go watch, like, look up the iDubbbz roast Rice Gum song or whatever, and it's pretty funny. He even dresses as Tingle in it. If you want to look for a Nintendo reference, it's pretty good. Ugh, Luigi Mansion 3 needs to happen, Aiden, right? It really does. What do I think of Black Bond? Iputy27. I obviously did not agree with the one video he made. Let me look up his channel. I haven't watched. This is where I say I haven't watched enough of his content to formulate an opinion. Let me put it that way. You know, he does this corporate slaves thing he does. I don't really. I mean, I get the idea of it, but I don't really think it's that great. That's obviously something he really enjoys doing. I think that's why, like, I was gonna watch some more of his videos to formulate an opinion on him after that Switch one, but I don't know. I mean, he makes content obviously that his fans care about. That's all that really matters. I don't know enough about him to really give an opinion. One video, I don't believe on judging people off one video. So, Jake Paul actually saw. Oh, I'm not gonna look up it. I'm not into getting into the whole Jake Paul Logan Paul stuff. I know with the Logan Paul controversy, I actually saw the video, but to be honest, the GameStop tweet is probably just an employee trolling. I don't think so. Because GameStop also, my local GameStop confirmed it. They have 6 new Switch games added today to their system that don't have titles yet at $59.99 with TBD release dates. Release dates. Can't even talk. Your Impossible, which is a GoldenEye remake. Yeah, it's pretty impossible. The licensing, the licensing for the OG GoldenEye 007 game it's very interesting. Look up. If you're ever curious, Google who has the rights to GoldenEye 007 on the N64. The rights are in massive dispute for that game. It's pretty bad. There's like 3 or 4 companies that have like legit claims to it, and it's what has prevented the game from being like there was a GoldenEye game made after, but it was not the same. Is what prevented that game from getting remastered and remade in any meaningful way. Again, I know there was that GoldenEye remaster thing. That was nothing. If you played that GoldenEye game and then you played the OG GoldenEye, nothing. It's not even remotely the same outside of being like based on the same movie. So yeah, it's there's a massive issue with who has the rights to that game, and that is why there's so many legal things around it. Why we haven't seen anything. And why it's probably, I mean, they could end up agreeing for it to come out on the eShop, but we're not going to see like a remaster. It sucks. I hate when there's a dispute over copyright and who owns the rights. I hate that stuff when it hurts us gamers. But it happens. Yes, there's an open slot for the Direct. Yep. On the Japanese website, there's an open slot. I don't know if there's an open... You know what? I'm going to look up and see if there's an open slot right now. I haven't seen anyone mention it. But I'm going to look up and see if there's an open slot for a Direct on Nintendo's US website now. Okay, no. Their website's formatted differently. They have Directs going back like years. All the way back to 2012. So their website's formatted differently. So that's not... The US website's not going to give us any hints. Only the Japanese one. Yes, I know the guy that was speaking German was Anton. I'm aware. You realize... You guys know when I end the stream, I can still see the chats, right? I can always read... I can go back to any live stream and read the chats. Let's see here. Can you have my friend code? If you can read it. I'm not going to put my Switch on the big screen. If you can read my friend code here. Because I'm not going to type it out. Oh, I have some friends to add. How many? Oh, just one friend request. Okay. So if you can read this, I'm going to bring up my OBS here and see. Let's see if it could focus on it. Right there. There it is. SW4. Looks a little bit better off here. SW411858548402. There you go. If you can read that, you can go ahead and add me on Switch. We had a $10 super chat from Neil Willis. Thank you, man. You're one of our regular super chatters. I haven't seen you doing much. Keep up the great work. I'll do a shot to that. Thank you, man. Do a shot to keep up the great work. It's dealer's choice tonight. I've been doing mostly shots. I did a barrel roll earlier. I've sang it. What kind of made everything become shots is when I sang the Pokemon song. It got out of hand. Earlier tonight, I sang the Pokemon song for like a $40 super chat. And I was jamming out. I was singing it really, really loud. I had the volume like maxed out. My fiance was just bitching. She was so mad. She hasn't said anything to me since I stopped it. But she was not happy. She literally said, I'm going to come downstairs and beat your ASS. She was not happy. I can't help it, dude. When people request the Pokemon song, I get out of hand, man. I love the Pokemon theme song, the OG theme song. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. But you know what? It was for $40. I know there's actually another song I'm supposed to do with it before the end of the stream as well. Haven't forgotten. From Persona. So cool, we get 2 new sponsors. Thank you. Of course, the new sponsors are some of our regular supporters, but I still appreciate it. Great stuff. Thank you guys for sponsoring us. I should probably check PayPal too. The big thing with this stream, my goal with this stream, although we've done very, very well on both fronts, was to drive support for our E3 fund. I haven't talked about it much because I've been just enjoying myself and having a good old time with you fine folks. But we are trying to raise money to go to E3. E3 is an expensive trip. The reason we want to go is for you guys. It's not for our benefit. I know some people out there have this opinion. I read it before on one of the comments to a post we made about this on the YouTube channel, that people think we're going to E3 or that we are asking for money to go to E3 for our benefit. Why would we pay for you to go to E3 when we want to go to E3? One, because probably none of you can afford the money to go to E3. You have to buy a $1,000 public ticket on top of, hotel and flights and all that stuff. So you're already talking about a trip that's probably more expensive than what we're asking for 2 people to go. And then on top of that, what we have to take into consideration is that it's work for us. This isn't a pleasure trip. I had to tell my fiance this. The one time we went to E3 back in 2016, it's not for pleasure. It's a lot of work. You're standing in line for hours upon hours just to get 5 minutes to play a game. You're trying to finagle and meet other YouTubers and other content creators and try to set up things and exchange business cards and get contacts at Nintendo. Like, a big thing is E3 is like the only time I can get a direct contact at Nintendo that isn't Golan Harris, who has to go through approval processes to allow me to have review copies of games and crap. Like, I can get indirect, like, I can meet Bill Trinan and Reggie Fils-Aimé and get their business cards. I mean, that's amazing, but that can happen at E3. Plus the interviews, the content, it's work. There's very little enjoyment out of going to E3. Maybe if I went there and I wasn't working, like if I just went as a fan, even if I spent $1,000 for a ticket to get in, if I went as a fan, maybe there would be more enjoyment because I'm not worried about making videos, I'm not worried about interviews, I'm not worried about meeting people, I'm not worried about exchanging business cards, I'm not worried about making connections, but that's not the case here, right? I am trying to make this a thing. So when I'm there, I'm there for work. I'm there to make videos. We just can't afford as a business to go. That's what sucks. We do not make enough money at Nintendo Prime to afford a trip from Wisconsin to LA for a week to do E3. Because this time we'd want to stay for the full week. We just can't afford it. So we're looking for help. We're hoping our fan base can help us get to where we want to go. because we want to do it for you. This trip isn't about us. I mean, it is in that the content we can make there can grow the channel, of course. But it's about us going that extra level and enabling us to create even more content down the road. E3 is such an amazing place to make connections, to enable us to make our content that much better in the future. So, just throwing that out there. You guys don't have to support, obviously, but we're hoping to get there. Let's see here. You found Anton on YouTube, one of his channels. Well, he only had a zillion names. He obviously must have a YouTube channel that has something on it. Some people said the video was fake, but if that was the case, the easiest way out of the backlash was to say it was fake. What video? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about with a fake video. Your banana's too soft. What should I do now? Throw it out. See ya, Jesus Alfaro. Migo likes how I'm always so honest during my streams. I try, man. I try to be honest. I feel like the greatest thing you can do as a content creator is be real with your audience. Too many people are fake. Lots of fake people. I mean, I'm not going to say I've never faked it. Like, there's been times when I've been extremely frustrated with my life, and I have faked being happy on stream. But you're still going to... Generally, if I'm really, really frustrated, it's eventually going to come out. You're pretty much going to always get the real me. I try to present a happy persona because I want people to feel happy when they leave my streams. But obviously, there's going to be moments when I'm just... I can't help it. Life can be hard sometimes. Let me see. Out of all the Zelda games, would you like to be remade on the Switch? I love a Phantom Hourglass. Spirit Tracks, for sure. I hate Phantom Hourglass. But the thing is, we're not going to get Spirit Tracks without Phantom Hourglass, so... Zelda 2. I love Zelda 2. I don't know what they'd even do with the remake. Wasn't last year's E3 free to the public? No. Arrow Lance. No, it was not. They had... I can't remember. There was like 10,000 public tickets or something. They were $1,000 each. They were not... E3 wasn't free to the public. Nope. It never will be free to the public. They can't handle... They would not be able to handle the amount of people that would try to get in if it was free. So, no. It's not free to the public. It's pretty expensive to get a public. I would get a media pass, so it doesn't cost me anything, and I get to cut in line at the very... The thing is, I only get to cut in line once, right? You get there, you get to get access to the show floor before the public, but then that just gets you through the line one time. You want to come back through to play another game, everyone's already in there. So, it really only helps you one time over the course of 2 of the 3 days. Because the first day, you can't get in early. Let's see. You know what I hate? Not saying you do this, but when some people Game Explain Switchboard. Who the heck is Switchboard? It's kind of a cool name. So I mean, Switchboard's like an actual thing. Maybe you meant Switch Force. Kind of flaunt how they get to play all these games like money isn't an option. What's your opinion? What do you mean flaunt? Explain that. Explain what you mean flaunt. Do you mean like you don't like how they complain when they... Like, do they complain when they don't get a review copy? I don't really understand what you mean by flaunt. I mean, I know what the word flaunt means. I just, like, the things you brought up, the YouTubers you brought up, I don't see flaunting. So you're gonna have to give me some context to why you think those YouTubers flaunt before I can say anything. Oh, you're Pakistani, nice. Oh, you're in Pakistan for vacation. Cool, Gamer109, nice. I hope you don't get Majora's Mask on Switch. Oh, I love Majora's Mask, why not? If they HD up Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, I'm all for that. You gotta sleep. Alright, see you, Mark. Hope you enjoy Escapist 2, man. Thanks for your support, as always. Excuse me. Majora's Mask is my least favorite Zelda game. That's alright. I mean, it's one of my favorite Zelda games, so you and I would not get along in the conversation about Majora's Mask. But it's cool if it's not. I mean, Zelda 2 is my second favorite Zelda game of all time. Guarantee you there might only be one of you out there that actually likes Zelda 2. I mean, and I'm talking just about likes Zelda 2. We're not talking about is one of your favorite Zelda games of all time. There's none of you that probably think it's one of your favorite Zelda games of all time. Falcon Main 04 says, I found this really cringy video. Search up. So you think you can smash. Okay, I've seen a video, so you think you can smash. Scroll down until you see the video with the horrible thumbnail. So you think you can smash. I wonder if I've seen the video you're talking about. That phrase sounds familiar, so you think you can smash. Scroll down till you see the one with the horrible thumbnail. Well, I will at least search it out, because why not? So you think you can smash. I don't know what the horrible thumbnail would be. Like, I've seen some bad thumbnails, so what I think is a bad thumbnail, you might not think is a bad thumbnail. I mean, there's So You Think You Can Dance. I mean, I'm seeing some Smash stuff, but I don't see... I mean, what, is it the music changes you? The Logan Paul video? Is that what you're talking about? I don't see... I guess I'm not seeing anything that's that bad. Like, I've seen thumbnails worse than all of these, so I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, man. I guess I just don't know what you're talking about. I'd like to talk about playing all 3 of these games, blah, 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 blah. By the way, it's one of the... What? I don't know what you're talking about. It's one that has 40 views. I'm not going to be able to find that one. They're not going to have a 40-view video for quite a while here. So, yeah, I'm not going to find that one. All right. You're subscribing? Nice, man. Thank you so much for subscribing. I think I heard a sound effect, though. Did we get... Was there a super chat I missed? No, there wasn't a super chat. Did I miss a donation? Hey, Gamer109 Plays. Thank you for your subscription. I don't think I missed. I didn't miss a donation there. It wasn't my PayPal. I swore I heard like the cha-ching sound, and I didn't see it. No, we don't have any more money put on PayPal either. Okay, well, all right. You know how it is to be surrounded by Zelda fans and say you hate Ocarina of Time? Sam H., I know how you feel. I don't hate Ocarina of Time. I just think Ocarina of Time is like the 10th best Zelda game out of 17. Or is it 18 now? Well, let's count them. Zelda 1, Zelda 2, A Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Somewhere in there, the 2 Oracle games. The Minish Cap. Four Swords and Four Swords Adventures. That's 11. The Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, Twilight Princess. Or did I count Twilight Princess? I can't remember. Skyward Sword. Link Between Worlds. And Breath of the Wild. So I think that's 18. Or is there 19 now? I don't know. I might have only counted. I might not have counted Twilight Princess in there. I think I did. I mean, there's obviously been remasters in there. But yeah, I mean, you know, I guess that puts it kind of middle of the road for me for Zelda games. And I've been bashed pretty heavily for it in the past. Especially when people hear that I like Zelda 2 more than it. That just blows people's minds. I said your name 2 different ways, both of which are wrong. Arco. Arrow. Whatever. How am I supposed to know? It looks like Acro. Oh, it's Acrolance, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Man. Nate, do a better job of reading, man. Acrolance. Oh, Acrolance. Hey, Nate, what if the game Shinin is working on a new F-Zero? Cool. I mean, that'd be great. I like F-Zero, and Shinin obviously knows how to make games like that. Nintendo's blowing your brain. Do you think, do I want the link for it? No, that's okay. I don't need the link. And you can't post a link in chat. It won't go through. Oh my god. You're trying to get people to put in numbers for their favorite Pokemon game. Yeah, see? Matthew Campos. Ocarina of Time, 10th best Zelda game, blasphemous. Exactly. That's why I try not to talk about it too much. Nate, only reason I played Ocarina of Time, I bought Dead or Alive when I was 14, realized what it was, and traded for Ocarina of Time. Okay. You're watching Bob's Burgers. Exchanged hot girls for a dude in a green tunic. Fair enough. When Disney finally buys Nintendo and actually makes everything for kids. Disney's not going to buy Nintendo, and Disney doesn't make everything for kids. Fun fact. Disney doesn't actually have just kiddie stuff, but talk about that another day. Ocarina of Time is definitely a top 5 game. I won't argue with you. It could be a top 5 game for you. It's not for me. In terms of like overall games, Ocarina of Time is nowhere near my top 50 list. Probably not even near my top 100. If I actually sat down and made a top 100, like my favorite top 100 games of all time, and tried to rank them and list them, Ocarina of Time probably would not even be on that list. Let's see here. Majora's Mask remake with Breath of the Wild engine. Get her done, Nintendo. No thanks. I don't want Majora's Mask to use Breath of the Wild engine. It wouldn't fit the game. It would actually break the game. That I know. Majora's Mask needs to be Majora's Mask. Need a new Tingle game. Acrolance, I totally agree we need to do a new Tingle game. I love Tingle, and I'm not just saying that to be like different and edgy. I've always liked Tingle. He's one of my favorite characters in the Zelda series. And the Tingle games paint a very dark story for Tingle. His backstory is... You probably wouldn't make fun of Tingle if you played the Tingle games and actually learned why he is the way he is. It's rough, man. Poor guy. He's been through a lot. He's had a rough life. Shot glass from the emoji. What does yours look like? You don't have to use mine. Like this is a breakout one that I've been using. I also have a Pong one, and I mean, there's obviously just the Atari logo on the back there, and then there's also whatever that is. I got these from GameStop. They don't have to be Atari themed. You could do whatever theme you want for the shot glass. I don't really care. I'm eventually gonna have Nintendo Prime shot glasses. That is gonna be a thing someday, but not right now, obviously. With Sun and Moon released in 2016, having a small new crew of Game Freak working on Ultra, would that mean Pokemon Switch have more than 1 year in development by the main team? Yes, it would mean that. Yep. Nintendo Direct confirmed. Apple Boy. No. Sad day. It has not been confirmed. Here's hoping Nintendo announces the Direct. They're not going to announce it at midnight. Majora's Mask is 7 days before clock reset. No. That breaks the game. No. It's 3 days. It's supposed to be 3 days. The entire game is built around 72 hours. No. Stop trying to break the game. If you're asking for all these changes in Majora's Mask, you really don't like Majora's Mask. You're trying to literally change the game. Make it the Breath of the Wild engine. Make it 7 days instead of 3. Like, no, you don't need to do any of that. Let Majora's Mask be Majora's Mask. Just like I don't tell people that I want Ocarina of Time to change a bunch of stuff just because I'm not a big fan of it. It's okay. I don't actually want Ocarina of Time to change. Let Ocarina of Time be Ocarina of Time. It's okay. It doesn't need to change to suit my taste. Yeah, Acrolance. Yeah, dude. Tingle's been through some stuff, man. It's intense. Falcon Main, sure. I'm always up for jokes. RX Stream Gaming, bro, would you be down for a podcast, bro? I do podcasts all the time. So, I'm always down for podcasts. I'm assuming you do a podcast? I'm actually looking up your YouTube channel right now. RX, oh, jeez. Get that Skate Week montage out of my face. Yeah, dude, I do podcasts all the time. So, I'm always down. I enjoy podcasts. How do you know Pete came out random so that the Meat Island... What? We have no idea what's going to happen, Aiden, with the stuff. Atari Dude One says, I want the next Zelda game to take place in Terminal, like in Majora's Mask. Way better than Ocarina of Time. You and I, same wavelength there. Corey D. Sorry your Buffalo Bills got eliminated. How dare you? I love Majora's Mask. It needs a true HD remake. With more open-ended quests and fleshed-out NPCs. No. No. No, it just needs to be brought into HD. Leave it alone. Stop trying to change the game. The side quests in Majora's Mask are still the best side quests in the game. Like, in all of Zelda games. They don't... Oh, my gosh. We need to stop trying to change games when we remake them. Let those games be what they are, man. I hate when games change when you remake them. Or remaster them, in this case. Wii U is the joke. It is because of Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. Yeah, I've heard all those jokes. What do I think of a GTA 5 port on Switch? Bring it on. Might be the first time I buy a Grand Theft Auto game. I've never actually bought one. I've played Grand Theft Auto. I'm not one of those, oh my gosh, I never played the game. But I've never bought Grand Theft Auto before. Burnout Paradise, Red Wing Dog 22. Good call out. How about some Burnout Paradise on Switch? Best side quest, but there can be more. No. Majora's Mask. It's not a perfect game. But for what it is, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Now, you want a Majora's Mask 2, a sequel that takes place there and does all that stuff, be my guest. But, recently, the Lost Wood, the Tingle celebrate and make the Deku Tree suffer. It says dead risk of games. Well, all we care about is the Nintendo Direct is coming out any moment, and once the Deku Tree dies is when Direct comes out. No. I mean, I understand what you're doing there, no. Wasn't even that funny. You want to 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, all the way up to 20 Switch. Dude, I want to GameStop, and there's another deleted tweet 1 minute ago. You wouldn't be able to see if they had a deleted tweet 1 minute ago. So, what I want, Near Automata, I believe is the correct pronunciation. Sure, I haven't played it, so sure. That, and I also want, what's that other game? Not Persona. I mean, I want Persona, but there's another game. Neo. I also want Neo to come to Switch. Never played them. I would love to see those games ported. DJ Ravista, a.k.a. The Witch Doctor, says, Nate, would you want... oh, wait, I already answered that, yeah. Oh, we have a new super chat, looks like. Is that Matthew Campos? Why isn't it popping up on my side? Where's my sound effect? How delayed is it? Why is it so delayed? There it is. That's really delayed now. What 5 Zelda games would you put over Ocarina of Time? Also, remember, Majora's Mask wouldn't exist without Ocarina of Time. So what? We're talking about what games I like better. It doesn't matter if X game wouldn't exist without Ocarina of Time. You could argue no 3D Zelda games would ever exist without Ocarina of Time. I mean, you want to use that logic, Ocarina of Time wouldn't exist without The Legend of Zelda NES. Does that mean The Legend of Zelda NES is better? That's not how you do it. Breath of the Wild, number 1. My top 5. Breath of the Wild, number 1. Zelda 2, number 2. The Adventure of Link. Number 3. This is where I get into... I kind of get some flip-flopping going on. It's either Majora's Mask... Well, I'll just throw Majora's Mask in there. You said name 5 games. So Majora's Mask, I guess I'll put at 3. After that, it is... Man, my list has flip-flopped a lot over the years in my top 5. I'll probably throw in A Link Between Worlds at number 4. And number 5 is either Link's Awakening or... why can't I remember right now? Spirit Tracks. So either way, I gave you 6, I guess, there. And there's more. There's even more I like over it, so... So there you go, Matthew Campos. Oh, also, I suppose I haven't done a shot in a while. I'll do a shot on your behalf. By the way, you want me to do shots and stuff? That's what super chats and donations are for. The donation links are in the description. Those are what help send us to E3. Super chats just go into our monthly budget for the money that we make on AdSense on Google. So don't try to super chat and then have that go towards our E3 fund. It doesn't work that way. Oh. It's getting a little ripe. I think I gotta put this in the fridge. Yes, I have a mini fridge in my office. No office setting is complete without a mini fridge. You can quote me on that. No office setting without a mini fridge. Yeah, just rum chata's got that cream in it, so it doesn't keep as well as a UV red does outside. Next shot, if I have to do another shot, I'll probably UV red. Need a new Kid Icarus. We're actually gonna be cutting off the stream soon. Runs out of stream. Some random person tweeted out, everyone is tweeting Nintendo about the Nintendo Direct. Hasn't been announced, but have you stopped to think that all these tweets from fans is the announcement for it? Yeah, I've heard that earlier today. That, like, they're not announcing the Direct because everyone is saying there's a Direct. Could Nintendo release Bad Fur Day on a virtual console? Nope. Microsoft has to give the okay. Microsoft owns the Conker's Bad Fur Day. So Microsoft would have to sign off on the game. So it could come to virtual console, but Microsoft would have to okay it. Now, Microsoft and Nintendo seem to have kind of a tight relationship right now, so it is possible that they would okay virtual console releases of Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, and, and whatever. All those rare games. Microsoft could okay it. GameCube Virtual Console. Melee's best. You're one of those Melee purists, aren't you? I don't think Melee's even remotely close to the best. I think it's actually one of the worst. It might be, in my opinion, the worst Smash game. But it is the one that is keeping the competitive community alive. Although the Wii U version is done pretty decently at some of the fighting game tournaments. Definitely, it's been the only other Smash game that's mattered at fighting game tournaments but Melee. Wait for Nintendo Direct to be like that one based Mario 64 running up the stairs. Oh, jeez. What camera am I using now? My camera and lighting looks better. Well, for one thing, I don't have this light on right now. This light on live streams blows out my color a bit. Because that light's not really up there for live streams. That light's up there for the green screen. I have this light. I have another light just like this one on my ceiling right here. That light is on. I decided to leave that. That's why you see like this side of my face is kind of illuminated and this side's not, because there's actually a light source right here. And that's also on over because I'm going to be setting up these mics after the stream. But yeah, it's so I have that. Plus I obviously have the actual room light up there. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys this. Give you a little idea on the setup. Look at how crazy that it is up there. So both of my ceiling lights are connected to an extender, an outlet extender off the main light up here. And then the cords are just kind of taped to the ceiling so they don't hang down and hit me. And that's light one. You can see that like I have some Velcro things that are falling off. This light's actually close to falling. It's being held up by thumbtacks right now. That's not good. You don't want that. I need to find a better way to hang those lights. I might just grab a piece of wood, stick it in there, and screw it into the ceiling. I haven't done that yet. Same is true on this one, although this one isn't falling as much because this one, we run into this one a lot. Because it's even, like if I just walk straight at it, I hit it. This one doesn't get ran into because this one's above my desk. So that's the lighting situation. Camera-wise, I am using, we got a brand new webcam. We got the Brio 4K webcam. Now, we don't broadcast in 4K. OBS doesn't really let us broadcast in 4K. But the Brio webcam, this is like the best webcam in the world. So, that's why we look awesome on live streams. But I can even show you, like when I turn this light on, watch the color get blown out a little bit. Or the lighting. So, like, you have that bright spot up there, and then, like, the background. It's not really affecting my face too much because the light's behind me. But, it kind of blows out the color a bit, so I don't really like having that on there in live streams. This feels like a more natural color. Unfortunately, when I record videos with this webcam, it doesn't always keep the natural colors. Although I think I found a trick today to make it, to trick it into giving natural colors. Basically, if I hold up this. So when I start a live stream, for some reason, it makes me orange. And some people are like, oh, it's the lights. The lights need to warm up and whatever. It's not the lights. It's the camera. But when I hold up this in front of my face, it color corrects me in the video. It did that today. So now this is kind of like this thing of paper towel is what is now causing my camera to color correct itself. So weird. And now I need a proper camera I need a DSLR camera for my standalone videos. You can even use those on live streams. But again, money, money, money. We're focused on going to E3 right now. We'll worry about a camera after E3. Now we got the mics. Now we got the mics we want. We got an okay camera. We got the mics we want. Next is E3. After that will be camera. And then once we have the camera and the lenses for it, we'll be set. We won't need any more equipment. Nintendo Prime will be set for a long time. We're not going to need to upgrade things. Besides my PC, that's going to be kind of like the upgrade after the camera. Because I need to upgrade with a better motherboard with a different processor. Because editing videos at 60 FPS is starting to become a struggle. Snarlack, thank you for subscribing. But yeah, that's kind of the order of upgrades we got going on here. So we got the mics now. Then it's going to be... And the mics were kind of an emergency because our mics are starting to die. So I don't even know if we would even have those mics right now if we weren't having an issue. But maybe we would. Maybe I could have just asked people to help us out and we would have still got the mics anyways. But yeah. And the webcam I'm using, it's the Brio 4K Logitech webcam. It's expensive as heck. It's $200. It's not... I mean, that's actually relatively cheap for a camera. But for a webcam, that's stupidly expensive. And when it came out, it was a lot more than that. And now it's almost a year old in terms of when it released. So, coolness. Nice setup. Yeah, I mean, there's other things. My office is a mess right now. I got to do some cleanup tomorrow. But, yeah. I'm just glancing around. Oh, I need to replace these lights eventually, too, but that's like last on my list. Because I want to get some LED lights, but the LED lights are expensive as hell. Hopefully I'll be able to buy that with that YouTube revenue like a year from now. Let's see here. Yeah, a green and yellow room. True Packers fan. Yeah, I'm a Packers fan. The thing is, I didn't choose it to be green and yellow. The whole office was supposed to be yellow. But my fiance thought that I wanted green, like a green white. She thought I wanted it Packer themed. I really didn't want it Packer themed. That's what the man cave's for. But it's whatever. I mean, the paint job's not the greatest. She tried. I didn't want to use that green paint. That green paint that's in here was for a green screen in the man cave. It's really thin. It still just looks like really crappy. But it is what it is. Doesn't really matter when the main wall that you can see in here is completely covered. Other walls in here, like soundproofing, sound pads. I mean, ideally, my entire office is covered in these sound pads. That would be like the ideal to make things sound amazing. But let's see here. Yeah, I saw the tweet of someone burning the Chibi Robo Amiibo for sacrifice. Life Hack Nate Edition. I mean, yeah, you make use of what you got, right? Like, my house is wired really bad. So the way I have things set up now is probably completely a fire hazard right now. I mean, I don't even know how this shows. I don't know if you could tell. You guys see those, what are they called? I have them over here. Ugh, zip ties. Do you guys see the zip ties? The light fixture is being held up by zip ties because it broke. Now, there's technically a cover that goes over this. Doesn't fit with the extender in there with the outlets. And the light's pointing that way to add more lighting to the green screen. But yeah, it's held together with zip ties, man. Life hacks. You do what you gotta do. It's holding so far. Don't know if it'll hold forever, but it's getting the job done. That's an LED light that's in there. That's why that light's so bright. The paper towel fix. I mean, you do what you got to do, right? I mean, you make use of what you got. If I had a DSLR camera, I could manually fix the coloration on it. I can't on my webcam. You have to go through the webcam software, and the webcam software is really limited, surprisingly, for such an expensive webcam. So I can't do a lot of color correcting before I record. Plus, because I'm a one-man show, I have to stand in front of the camera to get the color and then get off the camera, adjust settings, get back in front of the camera, back and forth. It's just, it's not feasible with this camera. How did I figure out the paper towel trick? I can't imagine thinking, hey, my colors on my camera is weird. Let me try holding up paper towels in front of my face to fix it. Couple things. One, I noticed when we recorded the podcast, our color isn't off. And on the podcast, we have white microphones. I also noticed one video I made wearing this shirt, this white shirt, I wasn't orange. So, white fixes it. So if you hold up something white, I could probably hold up a piece of paper. But if I hold up this, well, paper's got black on it, so sometimes usually I don't have just plain white paper, and there's usually writing on it. So if I hold up something white, it fixes the color. The camera, and then when I set it down, it's weird because I hold it up, it fixes the color. You're like, oh, when you set it down, it'll readjust the color. No, it just keeps it. It's weird. It's really weird. We'll see if it works forever, but it's working for now. Because I can't always wear this shirt. This is the last Nintendo Prime shirt I have that's not worn out. All of my other Nintendo Prime merchandise I wear is worn out. Because I wear it every day. It goes through the wash every day. But this one has survived. That's all I got left. And the thing is, I have to buy my own merch. I don't just get given merch. So, I have to buy everything. This, like $35 or whatever, I had to buy it. Granted, this thing's awesome. Steel or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if it's actually steel, but it's metal. High quality stuff. But yeah, it's kind of weird when you're a YouTuber. I have merch, but then I have to pay for it all. But then again, like, you guys have to buy it as well, so whatever. Yeah, I'm engaged. Yep. I wanted to show you guys the ring on the last live stream, but my fiance, she doesn't like coming on camera as much. So she has been on camera for a video before for Prime Family, but she doesn't like being on camera a whole lot. So maybe someday I'll ask her to take off the ring so I can show you it, or maybe I'll just take a picture and show you it. Ever decide on that podcast Sunday, the one with Jesse? I told him I'd do it. He just said to give me a time. This Sunday is my dad's birthday, so I have a dinner with him. But I asked Jesse, like, hey, what time is the podcast at? And you can get back to me. So Jesse's been Game Over Jesse, I don't know what's up with him lately. He's been very spotty in responding to everyone. It's not just me. So I'm guessing he's got some hectic things going on in his life right now. I don't live in Illinois, so I can't tell you what the scene is like in Illinois. What time is it where I'm at? 11:13 p.m. Nintendo Direct confirmed on the 12th. Nice try, man. No Direct was confirmed. He's just trolling. We've had this happening all night. I'm just catching up on chat here. Your fiance is in Japan at the moment, Teo. So I couldn't show the ring if I wanted to. Yeah. I mean, unless she has a ring, like a picture of it on social media. My fiance hasn't actually posted one on social. She loves it. I don't think she wants people commenting on it. I don't know. She's been kind of reserved lately. She's on some new medication for her depression. So she's going through an adjustment period right now. And it'll probably be a month before she's used to it. Victor Diaz, you're late. You're way late. You're at like the end of the stream. Cosmo Zerk. Later, Isaiah Esparza. Esparza? I don't know. I'm not good at pronouncing. If that's not... Nintendo pretty much has to announce every game in the world or else... Yeah. Alright, folks. So that's going to do it. Because I need to get these mics set up. And I need to do some work at my second job before I go to bed. It's been real. It's been fun. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for your support. Again, I want to obviously thank you guys for getting these mics for me and all the associated accessories for them. I want to thank you guys for all of your support. Justin Caldero, there was nothing special about the engagement. You can ask me that on the next stream. I'll get into what I did to ask her to marry me. But yeah, you can support us at patreon.com/Nintendo Prime. I have not mentioned that much in this stream. For as little as $1 a month, that's great. I would like it if we made like $1,000 per month. I know that might seem like a lot. Patreon, then I don't have to worry about YouTube ads as much. I can even start doing some ad-free content. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, support us on Patreon. Patreon.com/Nintendo Prime. As little as $1 a month. $5 a month, that gives you early access to the podcast. $20 a month, you can be on an episode of the podcast. If you're interested in advertising something or being a sponsor of the channel, We do have a $100 tier for that. That might sound like a lot, but most people it's $500. We just cut it off at $100. We think that's a good price. We actually have a sponsor right now that's going on in our channel throughout January. You can also become a sponsor of our channel. There's a sponsor link on this video in the chat somewhere in there. You can also, how else can you support us? Obviously super chats, but that's only while we live stream. In the description, we have links to donate to us for our E3 trip. 2 different links, a PayPal one and Streamlabs, whichever one you're comfortable with using. Any donation there goes to support us going to E3. We are now 9% of the way with 140 days to go to raise the funds to go to E3. Let's make it happen. I mean, we should really even raise more than $3,500, but whatever, $3,500. Let's hit it. Oh man, hiccups. Time to go. I know it's not your real name, Nate Prime. Whew, you can just call me Nate Jantz. That's what everyone else calls me. My real name's Nathaniel David Rumful Jantz, but whatever. It's life. Peace out. It's been real. Thanks for tuning in. Catch ya in the next one.